The first thing we have is from Mug. Immediately. This isn't Danganronpa 2, Kyle. Actually, It is Mug. You just don't notice it because it's got Obama in it.
It's also Otaku's Quest. And...
One day.
And... No.
Laura will need to be alive for that.
Mm-hmm.
But how could she be alive and watch this at the same time?
She never watched it.
I mean, she has to figure out one of them first before both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, Nick, when you said you got a new Obama, you mean you used my Obama?
Yeah, I like that one. There's not a lot of Obamas with dudes in it.
Obama, na. So what is this game? What the hell are we doing?
Daniel, did you not playtest the game before doing it?
I mean, I'll play. You just gotta watch.
What?
I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Nick's trying to confuse you all.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and I were playing this game at his store before.
No, we weren't.
I believe none of the words you said.
I worked at Nick's store today for like 3 hours.
You did. You were a very good helper.
Thank you. I went in to visit, and then they got super busy, and Nick was like, "Can you help me?" And I was like, okay.
It was like, no, I think my proper words were, and I quote, "I need an adult."
And you settled on Dan.
I did.
Well, to be fair, it was
a rough approximation.
It was an incredibly good distraction because of I've been doing for you guys don't give crap, but maybe the people watching do. I was doing a health fast today, and I had to go.
You might want to explain that more so it doesn't look like you're on some crazy Karen diet.
He's on a crazy Karen diet.
I got some health issues going on, and to try to figure out what the hell's wrong with me since February, they were like, "Can you try to fast for a day, and maybe we can try to figure something out?" And then I was like, So I fasted today. Hi, B. I fasted today, and I went and babysat Nick for 3 hours, and it was a great distraction.
Baby shot my ass.
Nice.
I did babysit your ass. It was on a chair.
What was the name of that show? Where they constantly did different improv?
You're rude.
No, it was on Comedy Central for a while.
What show? I wasn't listening, sorry.
It was improv.
Tell me more.
There was that bald guy who said the F word on national TV, and it made me laugh.
Drew Carey?
No, but he hosts it now, if it's still around.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah!
The thing I said as soon as you asked about the show with the improv that you
I didn't hear
no
you.
at.
I didn't hear you.
To be fair, I didn't either.
Well, for all of you watching, this is actually Cuphead.
No.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
Never again.
It's actually Outlast.
No,
Yeah.
this is actually Danganronpa 2. We're just throwing you guys off.
No, don't be mean to Mug. You're gonna get her hopes up. Alright, that being said, I will now remove the ceremonial Obama after a sound off. Kyle.
Sound off. Yeah,
Hi.
make sure Kyle's here.
Kyle.
Hi.
Can you guys hear Kyle? Where's the
geez,
Kyle?
I'm not even the one streaming this time, so
Yeah,
this
but it's
should be on your
really
end, not
funny.
mine.
It's really funny, though. Okay, they can hear Kyle. Can you hear the Daniel? The Daniel goes.
Muscles!
Ooga booga.
My birthday is on Sunday.
Oh, you're right. Your birthday is on Sunday.
Does anybody want to come over and do a happy birthday stream with me on Sunday? Because I don't have any plans. I want to go to the beach with Kyle in the morning, but that's it.
If there's no monsoon, then I would love to.
There isn't going to be a monsoon on Sunday.
Oh, thank God.
Now Dan say ooga booga.
All right, you heard him, Dan.
Ooga booga.
All right,
it says Kyle say ooga booga.
I did that already.
Yeah, yes,
Now
this is
Dan
things
say
are happening.
ooga booga.
Okay.
Great. All right. We're
And
good.
Colin, what's in the news today?
Everyone stop buying Goya products.
Why
Did
is
you
Goya
guys
being
hear the
canceled today?
Colin newscast?
The president of Goya said that Trump was good, so now no one's allowed to buy adobo anymore.
I'm going to make my own adobo. How's that?
It looks like everybody can hear you. Kyle,
Yes,
Colin,
Nick?
I don't know how to introduce myself.
Oh.
well,
you
first
have to-
Colin has to say the thing.
Hot piss.
That's the one.
Moving on.
Well,
Start-
Mug can
And-
hear the sounds
and-
already,
and-
so I
to
guess
hear
now
you.
I can remove this ceremonial Obama.
Please do.
I can eat any number of beans. Well, all right, that's kind of cool.
Move that off the screen.
All right, Nick. That is a decent border. You're right.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
had
I
to ghetto
can-
rig it, but I think it's cute.
Now I can pause the stream and just watch it normally.
Yeah.
Colin B's mad at you because you didn't say ooga booga.
He did. Oh,
No, he didn't.
oh
he
no,
said the
I'm
other
sorry.
thing.
I thought you said
Oh.
Kyle.
No,
No, I said the thing.
Kyle's not here. He'll never watch this.
You shut your
Well-
mouth. I always watch everything.
Eh,
At least the first 2 minutes.
that's fair. That's fair. Kyle always watches the first 2 minutes.
Kyle's our YouTube censor robot.
Heyo.
I mean, to be fair, I do get a phone call at 3 in the morning of Kyle saying, Nick, you can't say the C word. Did I say it? No, Laura did. Go censor it.
It's usually you.
It's usually me.
It's
I am
usually either
nothing
you
but
or me.
Sailor. All right. Today's game is Dweller's Empty Path.
What is it? What is it?
It's a game made by
It's-
Temmie Chang.
Woo!
Yay, Nick, we met Temmie
Uh-huh.
at
From
FNAFCon.
Undertale?
Yeah.
Yep, and from
The very same.
She was at
Temmie
MagFest.
Chang- Temmie Chang from MLB The Show 17.
I
No,
forgot
no.
she was an unlockable character in that.
Yeah, you can unlock Temmie, and she's a St. Louis Cardinal.
I don't know what a cardinal is.
What
I
position
know it's a
does she
bird.
play? It is bird.
Bird.
All right,
She's
So
so
a-
yeah,
She's
this
a
is
left
this is
fielder.
what we're playing, kids.
What up, TGM?
Yeah, this is a short little RPG maker project that Tem was working on that I've
Yeah.
been paying attention to on the internet, and I saw it came out today because we played the last one she did.
And it's the only
On
text
our
I
channel.
responded to all week.
Pretty much.
Nick, you responded to a text?
Yeah, it had pictures of cute anime girls in it. I always have to respond to those.
It's in
What
his
about the
contract.
ones that have cute anime boys?
Well, then I pay attention faster.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you guys: Are we doing voices for this, or are we just reading along?
I don't know. I don't know how many characters there are or what to expect.
I
What
thought we
did you
just
guys
read
do
along.
with the chasm?
Yeah, let's just read along for now.
Ooh, that does not sound
Can-
healthy.
Can somebody please bring me dinner?
Can
No, you
someone
had
please
KFC
bring Colin
already.
a cough drop?
I didn't have KFC.
That actually wasn't me.
No, that was Dana's cough. I heard it.
That wasn't me. I was literally talking during the cough.
We weren't. You said Dana.
Are you Dana?
I thought you said Daniel.
Stop reaching out for attention, Dana. Anyway, I'll just
She just
narrate it
wants to
for
be
now, and we'll
included.
go from there. My head. It hurts. All of these voices and all of these faces are flooding into my head.
Cue Randy Orton theme.
Is Randy? No, that's The Rock. Who are they? Ah. It feels like my head's gonna burst open. Someone, make it stop. Oh, it's already taking a... Oh, hello, eyeball.
Eyeball.
Cute.
Disagree?
Not cute.
This is
I like
cute,
this. Looks
though.
like it's an original Game Boy game.
It really does, and I love it.
Yeah, I dig it.
Shufel Pooper, the difference between those two Dans is that one of them is really charming and entertaining.
Which Dan?
I'll never tell.
Oh. I didn't read the question. I did now.
One of them is funny and one of them is not.
And one of them I want to bang, and the other one I really don't.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome, Dan.
One of them's in his 40s, and the other one is. Oh wait.
Oh.
I won't be in my 40s until Sunday.
And one of them sings a rendition of The Last Unicorn, and it makes me cry.
Oh.
That
And
would
one
be
of them
me.
is my brother.
He
And
also
the other one
my
sings a
favorite song.
rendition of The Last Unicorn. It makes you cry, but for different reasons.
Well, I mean,
That
my
one's
my
also
favorite
me.
thing that he's ever done is No Reason Boner, and it will always be No Reason Boner.
That was also me.
Also, you
No
got a
Reason
happy
Boner's
early
pretty good.
birthday, Daniel.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm announcing now that we're going to do a happy birthday stream on Sunday. I don't know what we're playing or when we're playing, but it's my birthday and I can call Nick fat.
That's
Dan's gonna
true.
play
I called you
Outlast.
fat on my birthday. That being said, another nightmare. I've been
And
getting
yes,
a lot of
Laura's
these
not here.
lately.
Go bother her on Twitter.
Yeah, spam her on. No, don't spam. That's rude.
I mean, if you want, you can just write on Twitter, "It's okay. She'll never watch this."
I have a feeling he's behind this one again. Meh. Also, I can't get over in the bottom left. I know that's just like a lamp, but to me, it looks like a fat guy in an inner tube that's balding.
So you?
Yeah,
It does. It looks like Everdread from Earthbound.
actually, yeah, it totally does. I don't think I can fall back asleep after that.
Hey, would any of you be interested in seeing us play Earthbound?
No use laying around in bed. Kyle, put it in the cart.
Oh man,
I was
Colin,
doing a
Look, we're
thing.
cute.
Colin, we all feel the
adorable.
same way.
Very cute.
Guess I'll go for a walk to clear my mind a bit. I love her pants. At least I think we're a lady.
TGM, that was what I was going to go for. I was going to wait for someone to say yes and then say, go watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, TGM, you don't count because you're our only fan from day one.
Mm.
Everyone else wasn't born yet. I would prefer if you played Pokemon Snap. We would love to play Pokemon Snap. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we did. It just never went out.
It never went out. I did record it.
Yeah, we
but
did do it.
It would require a re-recording.
Yes.
I'm with
We
it.
had some issues with the capture.
Yes.
Yes, meaning
Should I record stuff?
capture.
Yeah. The sun's out. It's too bright right now to use my lamp. No, that is an old fat man in an inner tube. Don't you lie to me. Also, just to piss off Kyle.
And yes, B, we are aware of your Twitter.
Oh, there's another fat man in an inner tube. Wow, there's a lot of them in this house. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Mug, we
Another fat
will
man in
one
an
day
inner
when we
tube.
can make it work. It just doesn't like my computer for some reason.
Oh, Danganronpa?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might just do it from mine. Because Nikki finally called Comcast and started
It's
screaming
called
at them.
Xfinity.
Sorry, Xfinity.
I hate them.
Aw.
I like her.
That's
adorable.
cool. She looks like the girl. She looks like the witch's house front cover.
The tongue got me.
I like it.
I
Pirates.
liked that picture of me, so I decided to keep that one. We're gonna make a new friend.
Fox, we did play that for a stream a few years back.
Twice.
At some point in life, we will get back to it. But
Yeah.
once again, that requires Laura being alive.
It also requires the Spud computer for that one, because that's where the save file is.
Yes.
Aw, our name's Yoki.
Might as well just start that over.
We
Again?
already started over twice.
Yeah,
And her
I
name's
don't know
Claire.
I don't know if the flow of like a game play through works if there's like 2 years in between.
I mean, that's how I usually record most of my things. Wow, Claire's a bitch.
Truth.
Oh, she's so cute.
I think this might require reading.
So, do you guys want to do voices then?
We might have to, or at least just like read it.
I mean, I was, but I just assumed nobody was paying attention.
I'm thinking it was probably his doing again.
Thank you, Colin.
Yeah, you're definitely
Otherwise,
a
we're gonna
Claire.
cruise through this in like 10 minutes.
Fair
This
enough.
game? Is it a
Yeah.
quick game?
You know,
Yeah.
Zara. Ooh.
Oh,
The
that's cool.
Mant.
I'll go.
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
it.
I was
name.
thinking the same
I get it.
Usually with his nightmares, they end up with some kind of eye looking back at me.
I was also thinking it was him because I saw him by the front door earlier.
That's a good thing.
What?
Ah,
Nick's
there's
eating.
no doubt about it then. It was him.
Still my line.
These nightmares feel much more aggressive lately.
That's still his line.
Don't
I wonder if he's mad at me. I wonder
There
if
you
What's
he's
go.
this
cute.
game called?
Dweller's Empty Path, Daniel.
Man, what's with that guy? Why is he so fixated on you? Think he's got a crush.
Yeah, these
I don't
colors
think
remind me of
it's
playing like the
that.
first Kirby game on Game Boy.
I know, I love him.
It's just like brings me back to a very specific time.
Well, whatever it is, seriously, be careful around him. I could get rid of him myself, I totally would. I put up so many spell barriers around the house. He just comes in, breaks them like it was nothing.
What a dick. Oh, sweet Lahoro pose. Don't worry about me. If it ever came down to it, if he ever tried anything, I can take care of myself. I'm not scared of him.
Ooh, you're so cool.
Good going, Joker.
I don't get it. After all, it's not like he's ever tricked you or tricked you or roped you into his schemes before.
Colin pulled the first Nicky of the stream. Woo, it wasn't me.
And Mug, I was thinking the same thing. Nick went right to his poly voice.
Yep. It's
That's
one of
his-
two
That's the best
voices he
lady
knows how to
voice.
do.
I
Yeah,
can
that's
do
his
lots of
go-to.
voices. Like, you want to hear my original voice for Vera?
No.
Okay.
He was going to do Gilbert Gottfried, I guarantee it.
I wonder
Yeah.
if there will ever be a retro. I can't read the word.
Retrospective?
Yeah. Thanks.
Aren't you an
Game.
English
I'm
major?
reading the TV from far away. From the 2005 era games. So like what, like GTA style graphics?
I'm gonna check out the other doors in the house before I leave.
I would highly actually hold up. I'm gonna drop a link real quick in Twitch chat for a cool ass game that you guys are never gonna get to see us play.
What
'Cause
game?
It died.
Is it Grand Theft Auto 3?
It's Yonoid 2.
I like Yonoid.
No, this is Yonoid 2, Daniel.
Yeah, it's
Does it- Is it an
It's fucking
upgraded
great.
pizza game? This time we'll be playing with Little Caesars Pizza.
it's like a 3D platformer in the style of like PS1 era game.
New character.
Cool.
Of course you're here, Zira. Kyle.
Daniel, go.
Oh,
Got it.
Daniel.
You don't look so happy to see me.
No, I'm Patrick.
You don't look
Sorry.
so happy to see me.
I like it. I'm never happy to see you.
Burn.
Oh, so mean.
So what is it? Why are you here?
I can't see my I'm just dropping by to visit my favorite forest resident.
Just call me daddy.
And what else?
That's all. Hi, SpongeBob.
Hi, Patrick.
Dots.
You should show
Three
me,
dots.
motherfucker.
Hmm.
I'll buy
One
that for a
quarter.
second.
Nick, is there any audio in this game?
Can you not hear the music in the background, honey?
I can't hear a damn thing.
I can hear it.
It's popping up on the
Maybe
feed.
it's just because my headphones are busted.
That's possible.
Most likely. You played with that nightmare I had in my head last night, right? Don't give me the silent treatment, bitch. You want to be more useful in your plans and such, right? Would I really be any use to you when I'm this fatigued? What's the point of doing this?
It's my way of showing that I care for you.
Maybe you should care a little less.
Hmm. 1
Bitch.
quarter.
What's in mailbox? Nothing. Free mushroom!
That's a chair.
Oh, yep, you're right. It was a free chair.
Fat
I
guy
could
in
only
inner
sit in
tube.
it. I couldn't pick it up. Turnips!
You stop right now, I will sign off.
Some vegetables. I mean, they look like turnips.
Those are vegetables.
Chicken! Chop, chop. Oh,
I'll
the
be
bird's
the
gonna help
bird.
me.
Laura,
I
be
don't
the
need
bird.
a hint. I go down. I know how RPG Maker games work. You talk to everybody and then leave.
I mean,
Is this
that's
my
all
first
games.
Pokemon?
It's
He
an
just,
Articuno.
he just tops.
All right.
Nyet, nyet. Nyet, nyet. It's cute. Oh. Like, I know they went with the Game Boy vibe, and that's what makes it charming, but it's so cute.
Look, Apache Risu.
He's Beatrice.
Hey, look, a bird!
Bird.
And a
This one's
chikorita.
bird.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Nuzleaf.
And this one's a very energetic girl with a top knot. Nope,
Nope,
it's a
still a
cat.
squirrel.
Nope, it's a
He had an
Pikachu.
acorn in his mouth. Is there
I
anything?
feel like I hear
hidden
really,
down
really
here?
faint music. Can the
I did
stream hear
have
the
to-
music?
I mean, I assume they can. It's popping up on their end.
Everybody
Well,
say
you're not them. You don't know.
say
That's fair.
bird if you can hear the music. There you
Okay,
go.
Mug can hear the music.
Please
And
eat the
Chufa
squirrel.
Poofer wants you to eat the squirrel.
Do it.
You want me to eat,
Eat
a
the
squirrel?
bird.
Bird.
Eat the bird.
I'm gonna eat the bird. Come here, Pachirisu.
Uh, B cannot hear the music because B said bored, not bird.
That doesn't
Oh,
have
that's
to
fair.
do with the music.
Or
I
either
know,
that,
I'm
or she
just
heard the music
kidding.
and it's flat.
I'm just kidding.
More foxes.
Was that a flat as a board joke, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. Just make it sure.
I'm afraid to
Wait.
go into the grass. Pokemon has trained me too well.
Is Fox in our chat right now?
I
Yeah.
like the pig.
Well, Fox is finally in
He
a
looks
game.
like a
We've had a
Moogle.
game with plenty of bees, but we've never had a game with a fox. So there you go, Fox. This one's for you, friend.
Okay, dude,
All the
that,
friends are here.
the fox just gave me the silent treatment.
There you go. Shout out to Fox for being
Wow,
in this
B
game.
just called us goblins.
I'm not a goblin.
Yeah,
And Nick is a kobold, not a goblin.
Thank you. I am the furry kobold hentai king. Or was it
Hello,
Kobold King of
Teach
Hentai
T,
Castle, you
you
were close.
beautiful woman.
Yes.
You. Unfortunately, Laura's not in the stream, but I'll take a picture of it and send it to her.
I like his ears. Oh, that's right, I can run.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny. Oh. Fine, I don't want to talk to you either, Bunny. Bunny.
Nick, don't be mean to the bunny.
He turned,
Yeah, Bunny-
turned away from me. Look.
Just
The
because
bunny's
your
the
birthday,
Powerpuff Girl.
just because
Look.
your birthday was last week, does not give you the right to be mean to Bunny.
Yeah, but when you talk to the bunny, it does this. It just, no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to them either.
Okay, so don't.
I won't. I'm leaving. Bird. Chop, chop, chop.
Maybe you should have gotten a hint on what to do.
I mean, I'm walking through the forest currently. You're strange. No matter how far I walk, it's like I'm going in circles. This forest has been enchanted by a witch. All who enter lose their way. I guess the rumors are true. I'm lost.
I thought you
too.
said all who can enter are a sandwich.
All who enter are a sandwich.
Hey, for everybody watching right now, what's your favorite kind of sandwich? That's what I want to know.
Ham and
Screw
cheese.
this. Did you say ham and cheese?
Yeah.
Can I say chicken parm sandwich, or is that cheating?
No, it's fine.
No, it's
I'll give
still
you
a
that.
sandwich.
I'm gonna go with like a real good ass. Oh yeah, Italian combo too.
Aw, pretty
Hell
dear.
yeah.
I feel like
Chufa
we need
Poofer,
to.
that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
What?
Oh,
Just said mayonnaise sandwich.
Ugh.
Yeah. Totally. On,
Kyle would
on
rather-
white.
Kyle would rather sit on the train tracks.
Yep. The correct answer is the chicken carbonara from Quiznos.
Oh, I've heard of the chicken carbonara effect.
Ha ha ha.
Hee hee. I like that show. Oh, he's so fast. Alright.
Aw.
So fat.
Doo doo. Hello, fox friend.
Mug, you're gonna need to explain that a little better. And
What was
Chufa
Mug's
Poofer,
answer?
get out of my stream. You're some kind of criminal, and I hate it. I know. All the Quiznos went away. It makes me sad.
We have one, but it's like an hour from us.
Liquid, no subs. So do we want to go to the village or the castle town?
Village.
Village it is.
Okay.
Hello, bunny friend. Oh, bye, bunny friend.
Throw the bunny.
Throw the bunny. Do the roar.
Mug, do you want to explain why you're eating the Monopoly Party game on your sandwich?
What else is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Say it again.
Monopoly's pretty good.
I love
Trapped
Monopoly
in that
Party.
forest for 38 years. Alright. Forest path.
Oh,
What's the shiny?
hello, Dougmanland. Let's read your comment.
That is the most appropriate paragraph, and everything you said was correct.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's why you're one of us,
Aw.
Duck
Look at her.
Man.
Can't get over. Look at her ears. It keeps dancing.
Boop,
She's
boop,
wiggling.
Boop, boop, boop,
B, can
Yeah.
I please order you food? Can I order your dinner?
boop.
Just give me the number to whatever restaurant you're doing, and I'll put it on speakerphone, and I will order your food for you.
Yeah,
Please.
Phones are the
just
absolute worst. I
put
hate
and
phones.
then put your make sure you put your actual real life address in the chat.
Yep. And
Your credit card number.
yep.
And those 3 little digits on the back.
The 4 digits for the security code for the security system on the house.
Wait, on the house?
Yeah, like
That you
How's
can't.
Dan gonna bring her the sandwich?
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hi,
That's
Brittany.
fair.
What's up?
Hi, Brittany.
Before you ask, this still isn't Dan playing Outlast.
But maybe I will Sunday.
no,
No,
he
you
won't.
won't.
Brittany, for all of the Brittany's and the Dougs and whoever else and the Peach Teas that just logged in, we're gonna do a happy birthday stream for Daniel on Sunday. We
Yep,
don't know
there's
what
no
we're playing
monsoon.
yet,
Hey,
but you all
boss.
have to you all have to watch and share it with your friends. Thank you. Good night. Yes, Kyle and Laura won't
We
play.
have quite the intimate exchange.
Damn it, he would like to be Mug. Oh, that was
Hey,
Kyle.
Esty. Would it be Est or would it be Esty?
I don't
Maybe
know.
S. I think
You get
S.
to utilize your creative freedom here.
Alright.
Ow. Hello.
SpongeBob.
Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't notice you walked in.
No worries, I'm a bit out of it myself. Though he's always like this. Oh, he's a cute boy!
Hey, now that you're here, there's some mail that's been piling up.
SpongeBob.
Can you get around to sending them out? Oh yeah, that is kind of Squidwardy, huh?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Nick, you guys are doing a thing. I didn't even notice. I should have went with fucking Plankton for
Oh,
fucking Witch
hello
Girl.
there, SpongeBob. If I back it up, is it fat enough?
The Krabby Patty secret formula.
Neither of those were that bad.
He's got a generic voice. Yeah,
Just a
sure
deep
thing.
voice.
Yeah. I'm not scheduled for today, but I still get paid, right?
Does she have 2 different color eyes?
He zoned out again. Wow, is that my boss?
Yeah.
Hey, I came into work today.
You
Am I
can tell by
getting
the way
paid?
it's shuffling.
It just looks no. Boop, 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 boop. I want to explore the right side of town before I leave.
Oh, lovely Peach Tea. If you are still watching and hanging out, Laura says she says hi and she loves you too, but she is dead. So there you go.
Which is
Rip
concerning
Laura
because we
left
might
in
be
chat.
streaming tomorrow. Theoretically, we're supposed to stream tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Theoretically.
That's cool.
Oh, did you guys decide on that?
I sent her a message and she said yeah, but I didn't know if it was a Nikki I read this text yeah, or if it was a
All right. R
Cubone.
U N.
Oh, it's Dragon.
He says, for some reason, disappointed.
I wanted it to be a Cubone. I wonder what's it. Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Big dragon.
Well, it's a good thing I just saved.
That is a big little dragon. Oh, Kyle,
Oh, Dan.
I beat the game today finally.
You're gonna need to say more words.
I
I'm about to
beat
get
my
murdered, aren't I?
playthrough of Pokemon Sword Shield.
Ah, good.
I had a tough time against Hops Eternus. I mean, freaking thing. Shield Swordington.
Oh,
Zacian.
okay.
Pronunciation, please. We only use proper pronunciations of Pokemon.
Yes. I wonder if that's gonna be a boss later. It certainly looks like a boss, that's for sure.
Oh, there's an upstairs in this
Wait, you
house.
don't think there's just a big ominous statue for no reason?
I don't know if this game is gonna have bosses.
Mm.
This seems more like a walk around, talk to people, and then walk around and talk to more people type scenario.
Yeah, from what I saw when I read up about the game, It's literally just like run around, talk to people, have cute dialogue and things. And you can end the game whenever you want by going back to your house and going to bed.
Sick, go to bed.
That sounds like my ideal game.
The ultimate win condition is napping.
I mean, that's very real. I'm here for it.
Oh, this is the way I need to go. I'm gonna go up the first path.
I don't think there's a need to go away. I think you can go wherever you want.
Bud.
It's an open
Alright, I'll
world
take a hint
game.
this time. Why not take a carriage ride? In the village or at the castle town gate. Alright.
Fox, if you remove the mushroom and the olive, that's a great sounding pizza.
I want to say, if you remove the olive and the bacon, that's a great pizza.
What do you have against bacon?
On pizza,
Oh, what's wrong
it
with you?
doesn't. I got ridiculously bad food poisoning once as a child after eating bacon pizza, and now I just can't eat bacon pizza anymore.
Did you get it from
That's
Sal's?
very sad.
It
I'm
just makes
sorry,
me
buddy.
fucking sick.
I got 2-week food poisoning once from pepperoni pizza.
Ah,
ironically.
dude, I would have that'd have been it for me. I would have
And
I
just
mean, he still eats it.
jumped off a cliff.
Mm.
The Roni had betrayed me like that.
My mom got sick too. Is that grass a duck or a llama or something?
Yes.
Are you looking at grass shapes?
I mean, if you go down again, it literally looks like a llama.
Time to go to the castle town.
Well, why don't
Oh.
you look for the carriage in the town?
They told
Nick,
me it was in the
Laura
castle town,
said
honey.
Laura said the chat about your streaming was that was a talk about tonight, not tomorrow.
So we might do it later tonight?
No, you apparently had planned to play Game X with her tonight, and then you switched to this instead.
Yeah, I wanted to play the new Temmie game.
Yes, well, she was under the impression you guys were playing the other one. And that's
I'm
what
aware of that. That's past nonsense.
Oh, that's what your chat with her was about.
Yes.
I was clarifying.
Thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome.
Game X is a mystery that isn't Danganronpa.
Yeah, it's a game we've had to finish for a while, but I'm
Is it
hoping it
Otaku
happens
Quest?
soon. Yeah. Ghost!
I
Oh,
like
he's
him.
gone.
Hmm?
And now
I
my
hope you
phone's
enjoyed him,
blowing
Colin.
up. What the fuck?
It's me. I'm blowing up your phone. It's not.
No, it was you, actually. It was from before.
What?
It said,
I was
okay,
gonna
I
say, I
have to
haven't
poop, I'll
texted
be
you in
late to
forever.
the stream.
What'd you say?
Said, okay, I have to poop, I'm gonna be late to the stream.
I didn't say I was gonna be late to the stream.
I'm paraphrasing. Kangaskhan! Oh.
Mm.
Actually, no, I'm gonna keep talking to him. Maybe it's one of those.
Who, Kangaskhan?
Aw.
Aw. Cute.
Okay.
So, since Brittany's asked, is anybody in this stream going to get the new Paper Mario when it comes out?
Freaking hell
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
yeah. I am.
And in the news for today, Mr. Collins says...
He already said it.
Yeah, but
No,
why?
he says that when he wants Colin to expand on his opinion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
Colin doesn't like
Point-
Paper Mario.
point me
Wait.
in the direction of a Paper Mario game that was good ever
64.
since the Thousand Year Door came out, and then maybe I'll think about it. But since that hasn't happened, fuck
Ooh.
that series. I'm tired of getting betrayed.
Can we all put our attention on this creepy little girl?
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's adorable. I don't know what you're talking
Whoop.
about.
This creepy little girl who is now
She's-
gone.
actually gone.
Guys, did you hear the super fun, cool mechanic they put in the new Paper Mario game?
No.
I'm sensing
Your weapon-
sarcasm.
Your weapons have a durability system.
They did it
Oh,
in
that's
Breath
my
of the
least favorite
Wild.
thing in any game.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Could you say that in a happier tone, please?
No.
That was a pretty happy tone, Nick.
Yeah, I guess
I
that was a
hate-
solid 6.
I hate durability items. That's so annoying. Really?
Yeah.
The
I
only
don't-
game
I
that
don't
was
get-
okay with weapons having durability was Summon Night.
Dark
That was because
Souls,
the whole mechanic of the game is that you blacksmith up weapons all the time.
Fallout
Dark-
3, it
so
was
cool.
fine.
Dark Souls does it okay. Fallout does it okay as well, because like your gun, you can use it for like a week, and then it'll be like, oh hey, it broke kinda, but you can still use it. It's just its stats aren't as good, so maybe fix it. Maybe.
Hmm.
And that's kind of like how Dark Souls handles it too, but like Fuck you, Nintendo. Stop
Oh.
stop giving me cool shit and then breaking it so I have to waste time to re-get my shit.
Like all of the weapons in Breath of the Wild?
Yeah,
That was annoying.
Yes,
that
it
was
was.
borderline unplayable.
That was my only gripe with the game.
I tried. I put a bunch of hours into it. I just couldn't fucking deal with the weapon fragility system anymore.
The problem
Gave
with it
up.
was that it just happened too often. Like, your weapons didn't break after, like, 100 swings. It was like, oh, you want to attack this enemy? Cool, but now your weapon's broken. Find another one, bye.
Yeah, and if it was like if it was more like combat focused, like a lot more fast paced kind of thing, like all right, there's a group of bokoblins over here, so I'm gonna run down and I hit this one. My sword broke, but it's okay because he dropped his thing, so you can like pick it up real quick, smack the other one with a stick, and it breaks, and like just chaining together, like
Yeah, like in,
grabbing items and stuff,
like in Wind Waker, except the Wind Waker ones didn't break.
yeah, kind of.
Because there was
It was
weapons
just annoying
everywhere.
when you had to face like a big guardian in one of the trials, and you had to prepare to go through at least 5 weapons in one fight. When like to start off, you only have like 7 weapon slots, and you need to have like a few of them reserved for
I would-
like an axe or something like that for cutting trees. And
Exactly.
it was too much. Had they scaled it back a bit, I would have been more okay with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the game.
No, it's a
But-
good game. Like it was just fucking that shit can go get in the sea. Like I'm not into it.
Ooh,
Yes!
aw.
Nikki, look,
You be all
cute dressy.
fashionable.
Yeah! And
Nice.
that girl's eyes are wrong on the right. One's very, very tall.
I think her
She's
It's like her
head's,
head is tilted, but it's not.
her
Right.
face is tilted.
What
Aw.
about this poofy dress?
This game is adorable.
Aw.
That's cute.
What about this dress?
Everyone likes it but her.
Stunning. Dazzling.
What about this one? Oh, that's cute too.
Nick, is this your favorite game now?
Well, I mean, any game where I can play dress up is a good game to Nikki.
Nikki loves
I
a
know.
cute dressy.
Now I'm gonna rob your back room. Oh. Damn it. Can I take your dress? Oh, guess not.
And Fox, I was saying I know Super Paper Mario doesn't have a durability system. Origami King or whatever it's called does. It's like your hammers and presumably boots, I guess, break,
That's the best one.
and that looks dumb. The whole thing where you beat a boss and then you can summon the boss later to do stuff looks kind of cool, though.
That's like old school Final Fantasy logic. I love that shit.
Yeah,
I was about to say
Um,
Mega Man, but I think that's just power-ups. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, you do technically summon the boss. You use their superpowers.
Only because you took their parts.
I mean,
You
Still.
ate their brain.
yeah. There's the carriage.
look at
Right.
the horse.
Horse.
I love the horse.
He's so silly looking. I love him.
And this is adorable.
This reminds me of a carriage ride through the forest.
I mean, that is quite literally what's happening. Yes.
Yes. It
Well, then I
reminds me
guess
of-
they portrayed it well.
Yes.
It reminds me of that one time.
You know what it reminds me of?
Don't say the
What?
hunt.
Don't say the hunt.
Say it. Do it, Pharaoh.
I won't say it.
Damn it, Daniel.
Go on, birthday boy, say it.
Oh my god.
It remind Winnie.
The cow and also the pigs. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
How to
that's
disable Colin on one of his game rants. Give him a doofy animal.
That's yeah.
Oh, by the way, I forgot
Wonder
to
what's
tell
in
you
the
guys
well.
before.
Mhm.
The shelter where I adopted Kevin has an
Boo.
8-week-old puppy there who's
You
only
don't need
7
more
pounds.
animals, Daniel.
No, it's not for me, dildo. Listen. His name is Zach.
Aw.
Aw,
I know it's a
that's
little.
my weakness. Animals with people names.
It's an 8-week-old puppy named Zach.
Is it with a CH or with a CK?
Let me check.
I gotta guess it's CK
I'm just curious.
or CK.
Because it's not Zachary either. It's just Zach.
Zachariah.
No
What
mug.
means-
Dan does not need more animals.
ZACK.
Oh, okay.
That's what I figured.
He's
He
so
has an island.
cute.
I'm gonna take the carriage
gonna-
ride back because I didn't feel like I explored that town enough. Whereas
B,
this one,
we
I've
would love to hear
pretty
the
much
rest of
gone
your
through.
pet names.
I really hope one of them's Jeremiah. The cat named Jeremiah is a great cat name.
I would rather go with Jerry, I think.
Jerry's
why?
pretty good.
He didn't really explore the whole castle town.
Yeah,
That's
that's why
just
I
a
came
quick way
back.
to get back and forth.
But that was the thing you were supposed to do.
Yeah, they told me to take the ride so that way I can explore more of the village.
I like how they're all yelling the word beast at you.
Yeah, it seems like racist.
It's sad.
Am I fishing to you? Yeah.
Alright, so
Oh,
B's
clever.
names are Puck, but their full name is Hockey Puck. Moss/Moss Ball. Calathea Newt Fig. Fig Newton
Ghost.
Spoon. Is that all one?
One
That-
name. Here's our
that's
ghost
a-
friend.
That's a
Say
bit...
the lack of commas did not help us out in this endeavor.
More ghosts.
Maybe that's all one name.
I had a-
Kyle.
I had a cat named Shadow, and I hated that name because can you guys guess what kind of cat he was?
A
Bet you'll
dumbass.
never guess.
Calico.
I wish. No, he was an all black short haired cat, and his name was Shadow. And the girl I was dating at the time named him before I moved in, and she spelt it the stupid Irish way. So I changed his name to Shadow the Hedgehog the cat.
And you said the whole thing, I hope?
Yeah.
Good.
Good. A journal.
Let's read the contents.
Too many pages are missing.
Oh,
It only
Oh.
I
has
could have read
pictures.
some of them.
Spiders and
And
bugs.
a secret drawer.
Ooh.
Treasure. Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, boo.
there's
I
a
like
skull.
this. I like the
See, that's good.
That's a good one.
Oh,
Yes,
found
and Mug,
something.
that is precisely how I would introduce the cat. He was Shadow the Hedgehog the cat. I wanted to get another one and name it Shadow the Hedgehog the Cat the movie.com.
We found the journal pages.
Hmm.
Now we can read the journal.
Hooray.
It's in the other chest.
Oh, why would she
It's
rename it
sealed shut.
Cassiopeia? Just keep it as mattress.
It was a new morning. Everything was quiet and peaceful, except for the occasional beast type prowling around. Nothing came out of the ordinary for this place. A place I wanted to stay for the rest of my life, I thought to myself. And then, it was as I was getting something for breakfast, I saw someone
Breakfast?
crying. Ah, cute kitty! Someone this deep in the forest, were they lost? I went to take a closer look.
Oh, Fox
Oopa.
is mad at you.
What did I do now?
Well, in us, because we didn't say the name of his cat.
I didn't read it. I didn't see it. I have a game on my screen.
I read it. I just didn't say anything about it out loud. I got distracted by the game.
A lone girl crying all by herself. She looked to be maybe just a little bit younger than me. What was she doing here all by herself? Did she get separated from her parents? Did she have any parents? Should I help her? My instincts were telling me. Don't get involved. Don't let anyone get involved with you. But what if
Relatable.
she was like me? If she was all alone,
Oh, that's sad.
this girl, could she survive in this forest all on her own? In the end, I decided to
It
go and
doesn't
see
even matter.
if there was something I could do for her. Aww. I asked her, "What are you doing in here, SpongeBob? Are you lost?"
Me sister, I can't be finding her.
I was
The
hoping
girl
you'd go
cried.
Plankton.
What?
She had gotten separated from her sister somehow. Well, all I had to do was help her find her sister, right? There's no way I could leave her alone while she's this lost and scared.
I lost me sister and me spatula.
At this
And
rate,
Why, sister?
and
Why?
And the formula?
she'd be food to any nearby beast type.
Aw,
It's dangerous here, I told her. I'll help you find your sister. As I helped her up, she seemed to calm down almost immediately. What's your name? I asked her.
Eugene.
It's us!
aw.
Okay, Yoki, let's check the nearby village.
I'm
Okie
pissed he
dokie.
didn't. I'm so mad he didn't say okie yoki.
Right?
Fair. Maybe someone there might have seen where your sister went, I told her. And so
I missed the pictures telling you who's talking.
we went to check the nearby village. But I love this stupid little girl on the side. She's like, Mommy, pay attention to me. Mommy, hey. Seemed like nobody had seen her sister. And
There
nobody
he is.
recognized this girl. The girl barely said anything at all, so I had to speak for her.
1/4.
It's the ladies who make the clothes. Hours had passed, and still not even a hint about her sister's whereabouts. With no luck at the village, I decided maybe it was better to continue to search the forest. This girl and her sister, were they travelers? Where did this girl come from? I tried to ask her, but she wouldn't answer any of my questions. Actually, after I started asking about her past, she collapsed.
Mm.
Flap! Did I push her too hard?
You
It was
push
getting
anyone
late.
that hard, they'll fall on their face.
Fair. And we were far from the village. Aww. So I decided to take her back to the place I was staying at. It's a little run down, but it's better than having her sleep here in the forest. I thought to myself, it'll only be one night. I'll leave her with someone at the village. Someone like me. I don't know if I can really be much help to her. Just when I thought my life would be easy and peaceful, from here out. This is his journal. Meh. But sister? How strange. Did I have a sister?
Stepsister.
Stepsister.
No.
Where's the water? Oh, there's more to read.
Woo! Plot!
Damn it.
Aw.
I'm gonna check the basement.
Just keep checking that chest.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
maybe
so.
maybe
that's,
it's in there.
That's foreshadowing.
Why did I check
And
this
Mug,
again?
Nick just really likes his Polly voice.
Yeah, Polly's the best. Maybe they're in the trash.
Oh, can somebody bring me popcorn?
No.
Nope.
You should go
Stepbrother.
jog and get some popcorn, Daniel. Maybe you'll be less fat.
I can't exercise yet, Nicholas.
Yeah, you
Otherwise,
can.
I would. No, I cannot.
Did you talk to the ghost that looks different than the other ghosts?
I did, but I'll go talk to them again.
Yo, B, can I get some of them tendies?
Yo, B, I want
Yeah, it
tendies
doesn't do
also,
anything.
but I also want peanut M&Ms
I'll
and
check the
popcorn.
graves.
Oh, I also want those.
Right? I would eat peanut M&Ms and popcorn at the same time.
I want a Snickers with almonds.
Don't you know almonds are good for you?
Don't tell me that. I'll stop eating them.
That's why I'm telling you, so I can have all your almonds.
No, fuck you. I love almonds.
Give me them almonds.
You get outta
Nom,
here.
nom, nom. Well, there sure are a lot of dead people here in this graveyard.
There's the ghosty on your top left and on the bottom right.
It's a very popular spot, Nick. People are literally dying to get in.
As much as I love y'all and y'all are great friends, absolutely not. Oh, sorry, B. Kyle,
Well,
give Nikki
Bat.
your nuts.
Bat,
There you go.
give
There's
me
a request.
kisses. The bat wouldn't give me kisses.
Well, I think it's about time for me to sign off of this stream, and
Nick, you can't read the chat, right?
I mean, I can.
Okay.
you don't have to.
I'll
It's not
give Nicky
important.
your nuts. He's already got them. There's no punchline to that. That's just what it is.
Frog.
Yay! I like the green Mario Kart turtle shells in the background.
Fox, they
foreground.
do. Snickers with almonds is probably my favorite candy.
Are you talking about those rocks, Daniel?
Yeah, they look like green shells.
Oh, actually, they kind of do. Well done.
I know. Thank you. This music is great.
This
wish I
little
could
patch
hear
of
it.
grass right here just kind of looks like a dinosaur struggling, and it makes me
Uh-huh.
happy.
Yeah, it actually looks like a Steelix.
Hmm.
Kinda.
Flog. Hello, friend.
Kiss it.
It'll turn into a prince. Oh, this one looks like a prince.
Kiss
Oh,
it.
nope. Oh,
Wow.
well, I guess he didn't want to talk to me. He died.
Maybe you're a smelly boy.
Every
Well, I'm
time
a
I try
girl,
and
but-
kiss something, it jumps in a lake.
Kiss it. Oh, how cute.
Bear.
That's cute.
Big
Such
bear.
Large bear.
Such
He's
a
iron
large-
tough.
That's what I would
Big
say
bear.
if I
I
saw
want
a
to lay
bear in
on
public.
him. He's so cute.
I don't know the rest of the words, Colin. Sorry.
I don't know.
Piggy,
It's a good song though.
let's try the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I came in here already. Let's see if maybe we find the journal pages somewhere in here.
I was in Super Troopers, right?
Can
Yes,
you
it
go back
was
to the
during
bear?
the police fight scene.
Yep. I couldn't remember if it was I always forget if it's Super Troopers or one of the Jackass movies.
Nope, you nailed it.
Mug, thank you for the lovely compliment. I appreciate it, and I'm sure they
It's
all
more
do too.
impressive on your part that you can sit through streams of us without being bored.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes when we get like really big into games,
Yo, if the
We
frog
don't- I
turned
don't
into a
wanna say-
princess, I would
I don't
be
want to
pretty
say
happy.
we run out of things to talk about, but we kind of get quiet because we're all like heavily paying attention. But with all, there's enough of us here. We don't shut up ever. So
Yeah, that's the benefit to having 1,000 people. Like if we're playing Tangle Tower and I'm reading all the flavor text, I can rely on all these idiots to keep talking about stupid shit.
I'm not an idiot. That's mean. Bring me
I
peanut
mean-
M&Ms. Slut.
If the boot fits.
Peanut M&Ms.
Colin,
If
Eh.
the idiot boot fits.
next time you're at work, can you get a Snickers with almonds and bring it to my house?
I can try.
Colin, is the gastro pub and eatery next to your house open? Because I kind of want a Cali on acid real bad.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Tyranitar. That's cute. Yeah,
Also,
I,
Colin, I was
Our
joking.
friend
You don't
didn't
need to
have
bring me
anything
candy.
for me.
I'm
I'll just-
feeling that.
Just buy it and throw it down the street real hard. It'll probably hit your yard.
Hey, you know what? That's
There
not
are
the
a lot of
worst thing.
trees.
No, that's a lot of distance. I don't think you got that kind of cannon.
He's throwing the distance.
Let's take a look
Okay.
at the bones again. Nothing. Alright, I'm gonna
That
go
was a good
look
reference,
for Mr.
Daniel.
Bird.
Thank you.
There was. We could all use a little more cake in our day.
Oh my god. I want cake.
Particularly funfetti cake.
Yeah,
Yo,
but I
chat,
want
thoughts on funfetti cake?
Best.
There's a
chat.
correct
Or,
answer,
sorry,
by the
second
way.
best. Second best.
Also, death by chocolate. I don't know if that's cake though. I guess it's kind of cake. Ugh.
One of the components is cake, I think.
You know what
right?
the problem is, Colin? I'll tell you
Yeah.
the problem.
Tell
The
me the
problem is the best death by chocolate I've ever had in my entire life.
Was my mom's?
I've never had your mom's death by chocolate.
Are you sure?
I would know, trust me.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
I can't say whore because she wasn't really a whore. How about bitch of an ex-sister-in-law used to make me death by chocolate every year for my birthday. And what I mean make it for my birthday, she made like 5 pounds of it for my birthday.
Aw.
And I would literally just take the entire thing, like everyone would get a little plate and I would just eat the rest of it with like a ladle.
Yeah, my mom typically makes a one big ass bowl of Death by Chocolate around the holidays. But over the last several years, she's actually had to make 2 big ass bowls, and
Does she use like the
she
either
gives one.
whip topping or Cool Whip and like Heath bars and stuff?
No, it's just pudding, chocolate cake, and Cool Whip layered, and then
Yep.
like almond slivers like on the top. But
Yeah.
she makes a second one specifically for Alex.
That sounds
Mm.
bomb.
Every year.
Instead of almonds, she replaced it with a Heath bar, like toffee bar. Oh my god.
Actually, that sounds pretty
Yeah,
cool.
too bad she's the worst. And if she fell down a bottomless hole, she still wouldn't be falling for long enough.
That's very true. She made our older brother miserable. Shout out to our older brother. We like you. But yeah, if you are if you want to talk to Carla and be like, "Mommy, I want a death by chocolate. Can you please make me one?"
Daniel needs a Death by Chocolate. She'll be
I
like,
would
big
I would
bet.
definitely entertain eating a death by chocolate. Fox, I don't know if I know you're not a big fan of sweets, but good lord, a death by chocolate would just do you right in.
Hard pass.
The mysterious third brother. Well, I bet you TGM has heard our brother's voice, but maybe that's it because a lot of you are newer to the channel. But many, many years ago, when we were recording in the
Spud-based beta.
yeah, Spud beta. Yeah, see, TGM already knows. He already just rocked Justin's name. We did a Let's Play with Nick, Kyle, and Justin, our
Ew.
oldest brother, playing Silent Hill 2
Ooh,
because
that's
that
not the one I
was
thought you could go with.
what? Oh, we
No,
also
keep going.
we did Silent Hill 2 with our eldest brother because that is his favorite game. I think we played it for him for his birthday, and we made Nick play because Nick is afraid of horror games, and it was a lot of fun. I think we just stopped because I moved.
I don't think I knew that.
I don't know if we were alive yet.
No, I was still on my interdimensional journey.
Yes.
Yeah, you weren't born yet.
Yeah. And that was, and then I think we also, I don't know if it ever went out, but we recorded Friday the 13th.
I
Oh,
don't
we
remember
did.
that.
Good call. I forgot about that.
Was there one I was missing that was an obvious one?
Yeah, his original appearance is Uncle Bernie.
Oh, yes. Justin, very popular Bernie Sanders, a special guest, voice acted by our one and only oldest brother.
And the end
Killed
of
it.
our
Killed it.
Pokemon White randomized Nuzlocke with me and Laura. Literally, the very end of the series, he just popped in and just kind of took over. But it was amazing, so it's fine.
Yeah, it was really good. The Bernie voice, missed it a lot.
Or there was one time where you guys were playing that the Bernie Sanders platformer.
Oh no.
Oh yes, Super
And he
Bernie
just-
Bros.
It called him, and he's
Yeah,
like, he was so put on the spot he couldn't muster up the Bernie voice for more than 2 seconds. So it was very funny. And then Dan's just like,
God.
okay, bye, and hangs up on him.
Sorry, guys, I'm just dead. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Aw.
That was a good one.
I wonder if I called him right now. If
If
we
you
would
do,
get.
I will mute your microphone.
Oh man, you missed the special guest TGM. Yep, we had Flo Rida, the actual Flo Rida, on our channel once.
Yeah.
We've had.
Yeah, Jose brought a whole who's who with him.
Yep, we had Flo Rida, we had Ja Rule, we had Exhibit, we had Northeast Wrestling #1 contender Keith Youngblood. Who else have we had? I think those are all of our real people guests that we've had.
Well, I mean, can't forget about Super Spud Challenge.
Oh, yes, that's true. We've had many, many actual Super Spud Challenge guests. Liam Neeson. You're right, TGM. Actually, you probably know the channel more than any of us anyway.
Plot.
Am I
Pretty much true
wrong?
at this point.
I'm not
T-
wrong.
TGM, when's the Best Buds Wiki page going up? When's that happening?
And the OnlyFans that we've been chatting
When
about.
do we start when's the Spud Wiki happening?
Oh, man.
Hot boy.
Ooh,
I completely forgot about that. Our
who
OnlyFans.
voicing?
Am I
Uh,
lost?
Oh, okay.
Yes, I believe
Is that
I
Inuyasha?
am.
It's Inuyasha. Is that Inuyasha?
But not in the way you think I am. Oh.
I think he just wanted to talk to himself.
I mostly just wanted to keep it going. What does that mean?
Stepbrother.
Um. Oh, yes, I remember you quite well. Have we met somewhere before?
They're gonna kiss. Kiss. Do
We
it.
have indeed, at the shrine earlier.
I was the dragon.
I
Yes,
was
I
the
hope so.
dragon.
I mean, before that.
Indeed, we have.
In the last game,
Yeah,
I don't even remember the last game. Was I? I don't think I was part of it.
you
I
were.
wasn't either.
So,
Who's it?
not to be rude, but who are you?
Who am I? Yes. Who am I indeed?
Fox says the Youngblood makes me think about the Youngblood Chronicles, and now I want to watch a 50-minute music video. I mean,
I am a dragon who you so thoroughly, oh,
you
so
Nope.
thoughtlessly
That's
beat
the right
up
word.
not too long ago.
Ha!
Dragon? You mean you were created by Zera?
The mant.
I was, yes. I was once his familiar.
And now you aren't?
That is correct. I love her face. She's so cute.
I didn't know that familiars can stop being familiars. But you don't look like a dragon I fought.
Yes, I suppose this form isn't very convincing. So, allow me to show you with my magical girl transformation power!
We've all got one. There we go.
Yay! There's the dragon.
Behold! My true,
My true
appearance!
appearance.
Actually, yeah, Colin's the dragon, specifically. Bet.
I'm big scary dragon.
Oh, oh,
Big
I see
twitchy
now.
dragon.
That's a look I recognize. Well, if you still plan to destroy the area, I'll stop you again.
Ah,
thank you.
Tell my chicken tendies I said hi, B.
you needn't worry. I will not attack you or anyone near here. I have only one target. It's a Walmart. And that is Zera.
Zera? Your
The
goal
map.
is to kill Zera?
The mant.
That's surprising. I certainly have a lot of questions.
Oh, humor your curiosities to the best of my abilities.
Well, to start, I guess it's no coincidence that you look like the statue at the shrine.
I called it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as if that was predicted about 5 minutes past.
That is correct. Zera would frequent the shrines of the dragon deity.
Deity. Deity!
Get
You
out
sound
of
like
my
Merrick's dad from Yu-Gi-Oh!
laboratory.
Abridged.
Huh?
You sound like Merrick's dad from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Oh no. He admired them and saw he shape his creations as such. That is why we have this farm.
I didn't know Zera's dragons thought autonomously. I feel a bit bad for beating you guys up. Not that
Give
you guys
us-
don't deserve it.
I hope we get the key to that treasure chest.
Typically, we do not think with our own minds. Our life is a short one, as our farms are but a collection of energy given life. Each passing moment we exist, we also cease to exist. As the energy that makes us exist is used up, we vanish. When I clashed with you, you used your powers on me.
And turned me into a goose.
The power that you use to quell what you call beast taps.
Well played.
As a result, while I was blown aback, I absorbed your power. I had been reborn. And not only that, I had been given the gift of autonomy.
It is me, Yanni the Janitor.
Nice.
I could think for my own. I began to question my own existence and being. This confusion led to hatred. Hatred led to dark side. A hatred for being created to merely be destroyed by your hands. But do not worry, I do not harbor such resentments towards you. It was not your will that I was given such a purpose.
You were created to be destroyed by me? I always thought he did that on some kind of whim, without much regard if it was you or me that died in the process.
On the contrary, your death is the last thing he wants. He prepares you for a day in your near future.
He's what? What's he preparing me for?
That I do not know.
I find that hard to believe. He ropes me into schemes or throws me into situations which almost kill me. He gives me those awful nightmares every other night. If anything, it just seems like he enjoys toying with me.
He does find amusement in your suffering.
What a great line.
Relatable.
But beyond that, there truly is something you must face in your future. You must be ready for a peril worse than what you have faced thus far. Should you successfully complete this challenge ahead, it is then you must be wary of Zeri.
The man.
When that time comes, he will be your greatest danger.
Meh. I wish you could tell me more.
I apologize. This is all that I know. But worry not. Before such a day comes, I will kill him by my own hands.
I love that sound. It brings me back. That's such a Pokemon sound.
If I
That's
beat
basically the
you,
spelling of the Machoke
I don't
noises in
think you
Vermilion
stand
City.
much of a chance against him. I want to give him a smooch. So, in what way are you lost?
I'm lost in purpose. I was created merely to be destroyed by you. But I no longer desire that, and so my purpose is lost.
I don't know if that means you're lost. I mean, you found a new purpose, right?
To kill Zeri, I suppose.
Well, sort of. But I was actually thinking that your purpose is to keep on living, right?
No, perhaps.
Mayhaps.
Alright. Well, that was a fountain of information.
Okay, see you later.
Oh, sorry.
Like, why?
You're gonna have to get
Bye.
the entire first dialogue again.
No, I just wanted to say goodbye. I didn't want to be rude. I just walked away. That's very rude.
Bye, Mug.
Later, Mug.
Bye, Mog. See you later, buddy. Rubber band.
Alright. They told me to go back to the house and talk to my witchy friend.
Okie dokie.
So Dewey.
That's what I'm doing.
Maybe she knows something about your sister.
Yeah. But before I do that, I'm going to go to my room and save, as it's been quite some time.
Just don't click on your bed.
I will not.
Yes, B,
Oh,
you
that's
called
her
it an hour ago.
sub-room.
Indeed, it is a fairy circle.
Wait, who was her again?
Colin.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Patrick.
Right. I'm sorry. Right.
Or no, that was Plankton.
Yep. Hey, you're heading out again. Might find me the Krabby Patty secret formula. You think you can pick up my order from the doctor's place in the castle? It's like borderline slipping into Vera. I'm just gonna lean into it.
I'm getting
Go for it.
little pieces
I
of it, yeah.
think you can pick up my order from the
Oh, jeez.
doctor's place in Castletown.
Oh. I already dropped by there. I didn't know.
You already you went to town and back? Oh man.
Ah, it's okay. I don't mind going back. I can still get your stuff.
Oh, good. I felt bad.
Hey, you're so wonderful.
Wonder if I can find any of those missing pages here.
Try talking to her again.
I will.
It seems like a lot of people have multiple dialogues.
Correct. However, I wanted to check everything.
Want to try it?
Now,
It's poison.
Who's poison,
Cusco,
Colin?
no.
Yeah, there you go.
It's all coming together.
Poison for Cusco.
Alright,
Cusco's
yeah, she
poison.
just wants me to go do that. Oh wait, I didn't notice this note. Oh yeah,
Yes, you did.
I did notice that note.
Bleh.
Alright, time to go back to the doctor. But the front door is this way, because we live in the basement for some reason.
Yeah, why not?
Pretty sure that's supposed to be going up staircase.
Mm.
And then the one that looks like a basement's the basement.
I mean,
I mean, if I was going to be brewing
that's the
over a cauldron, I
sub-basement.
wouldn't be downstairs. Or I wouldn't be upstairs. Heat rises as it is.
True.
You're
Yeah,
hot
it's
in there.
true, but like if you trap yourself in the basement, like, and then you know, as you make poison, you just die.
Well, don't make poison then.
Yeah, that's
It's-
negative.
Tell that to her,
Who's
not to me.
Who's to say it's not a very well ventilated basement?
It's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
My basement's well ventilated.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
It is now.
Smells like cat pee.
I found more
Smells like
notes.
smells like cat pee and Kyle farts.
There's a letter trapped on this tree.
You smell like cat pee and
Can't
Kyle
read it.
farts.
Smells like Tommy Lasorda down there.
That's
You just
true.
put the letter back.
Yeah, that is weird. But remember that it's there because I feel like once I get Claire her medicine, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'll join you," and I feel like she's gonna be the one to read it because it said it's in a language I've never seen, and we were just talking about how she knows a lot of languages.
Hmm.
Boop 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 boop. I know I went in here before, but what's in here?
The
Oh no, I didn't go into this one.
Bats.
scree
It's green.
Oh, I was gonna say he speaks Colin's language.
does.
Well, there seems to be nothing in here now, currently.
Nothing
That one is
bats.
the one I went into. This one you can use as or the one down there you can use as like a shortcut between towns and stuff.
I love the music. Once again, it is.
I feel like I'm gonna have to like mute this and load up the stream just so I can hear the music one time.
It's so good.
It's cute. Plus, then you get to see the cute border.
I saw the border. I liked it.
It's cute.
Uh,
And then we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna get lost in the forest again. Because getting back to my house is a bitch and a half. It's like how Kyle lives.
Nicholas, at
Makes
least
no
there's no
sense.
at least there's no jumping.
I mean, if there was, it's a Game Boy game. It'd be easy.
no, Nick would have already lost if there was jumping in this game.
Immediate platform fail. And
And Nick
he was in
doesn't
Castletown, which I
do
believe is
that.
to the right. Yep. Frog Prince! It looks like he has a little cape, but I think that's like just a shadow. We go down here, and then we let everybody else continue the conversation while Nikki plays, even though everybody's going all quiet on me.
You guys want to know why the music's so good?
How
Why?
come?
Toby Fox worked on it with the melody and chords.
That
I mean,
tracks.
yeah, I was gonna say that tracks. Temmie and Toby
yeah.
are buddies.
I went on the stream and unmuted it just so I could hear the music, and it must be my headphones because I still couldn't hear it.
Is it broken in one ear?
Yeah.
Well, if it's mono sound, then spoiler.
Oh well, I'm just not allowed to have nice things.
I mean, you can watch it when it's on YouTube. Sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face. Bye,
at
ghost
least
friend.
his audio was there today.
Oh, this is. Boop. Save.
You know what I mean?
No.
Oh yeah, can you guys hear Kyle, by the way?
Stop that.
You would destroy him. Don't do that.
No.
No,
it's
that
not
requires
it's
him
not as
giving up.
bad now as it was when it was a whole ass Pokemon stream that I was doing.
That's true.
If they couldn't hear me in this, it wouldn't make much of a difference.
That's true. Well,
it's
there's a
it's
bunch
as
of people
the ancient
watching, so-
Hawaiians say.
Ancient Hawaiians. Okay.
Well, there's just one. His name is Tito. He's all knowing.
Tito is the only. Actually, there are two voices of reason in life. One of them is Tito. The other one is George Feeney.
I
Good
don't know what
call.
a George Feeney is.
Thank you. Yes, you do. It's Mr. Feeney, the next door neighbor slash teacher slash
Oh, from Home
principal from Boy
Improvement?
Meets World. Yes, from Boy Meets World.
I thought that was Girl Meets World.
Didn't he follow Corey to college too?
Yeah, he did.
Does anyone else think Mr. Feeney was definitely a diddler?
Yeah.
No, Mr.
'Cause he's
Feeney.
probably a diddler.
Nah.
He had a very, very, very particular interest in that boy.
Tweet at George Feeney and ask
Do
him
not-
if he was a diddler.
Do not do this.
Any teacher who takes that much interest in their students outside of school is probably a diddler.
I mean, yeah. There's no punchline to that. Just, yeah.
I don't think there was meant to be one.
Oh, okay. I just thought you were waiting for a quip, and I was like, he's not wrong. Alright, bring me back to the village.
Wonderful.
We got a follower! Thanks, Dyer Hit 6.
Oh boy.
Aw.
I thought I got a text message from Kyle, when in reality it was just someone following us.
Well,
Why would I
Whenever Kyle
text you?
texts
You're
me, it's the
literally
same
playing
noise.
a game.
I mean, Dan texts me when we play games.
sometimes.
Right, but that's Dan.
Yeah, but you
We are
two
not
came
the
out
same
of the
person.
same WOM.
So, not at the same time.
You don't know that?
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah, I
that.
do.
They could have put you back in the freezer for a while.
I was there.
I mean,
You,
do you remember
once
your birth?
again, you don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You remember your
vividly.
birth?
Yeah, I was there, remember?
That's actually one of my favorite fucking lines from Malcolm in the Middle. He was like the world's smartest kid, and he goes, I remember being born. And then he was just like, ugh, toilet training was the worst week of my life. And I was just like, wait, what?
I remember even as a kid wanting to beat the shit out of that kid.
Oh.
Such an asshole.
Yeah, he was an absolute turd boy. Yeah, I missed that show, though.
That's so good.
It also gave birth to the best ending of Breaking Bad.
Yup.
One day Kyle will watch it. He says he will. He won't, but he says he will.
Watch
Great
Malcolm
show.
in the Middle or watch Breaking Bad?
Both.
Okay.
Oh, that's the, this is the graveyard.
I don't think I've ever said that I would watch Malcolm in the Middle, to be fair.
No, you didn't. You said you would watch Breaking Bad, but that was like 12 years ago when it was popular.
Well, that's kind of a me move, putting things off until people don't care anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's kind of my
that's
bread and
how,
butter.
Like,
Yeah.
you're the hipster. You're a TV show hipster, if you will. Oh, speaking of which, I heard about this new show that I just learned about. It's called Lost.
Don't
show's
spoil
great.
it. They get found.
Polar Bear.
Polar Bear.
Literally all I know about that stupid show.
That's season 1, boy.
I know there's a polar bear. I know Hurley's a big fat guy. It's something to do with there's a number and they have to go back to an island at one point.
And there's actually an Easter egg in Legend of Zelda where you actually get to the Lost Island.
There's also in Just Cause 2, there's an island that if you fly over it in a plane, your plane randomly explodes. And then if you go to the island that you're over, you're followed around by a black cloud of smoke and you can find the big hatch thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's all season 1.
A game is, well, it's also a game from like, what was that, like 2011?
Yeah,
I have no idea when that was.
a long time ago. Yo, I
With a
really want
wolf
to
and a
get into
purr.
Just Cause games. Those games look like fun.
I only ever played 2.
Alright.
I'd always heard that 1 was meh, and then I just never played 3.
I don't know what this is, so I want to talk to it.
Do it.
Oh, it was a raccoon from the front.
It's
Never
just
mind.
facing the other direction.
Yeah. Do-do-do. Best Spuds. Left. And then I go up. And then I'm home.
This
Then
game
the
would
minigame
benefit
player
from a speed up
smoochies.
button.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like you'd say that in any game. You're Kyle.
Kyle's
Yeah,
not a fan of Fetch Quest.
Speaking of
for damn
which,
sure.
for all our friends in the stream, well, it's not something happening tonight. How excited are you guys for the legendary Deus Ex Mankind Divided Twitch stream.
Nobody asked for it, Nick.
Nobody asked for this. With the birthday
I don't know
party
why
always
I
gets really
enjoyed-
bad.
I don't know why I enjoyed you guys playing that game so much.
Because it was just us being absolute morons.
It was really,
I
really
think-
stupid.
Was it because
It
the
was
game
really
was like
stupid.
absolute trash, but it was just
No.
like
No,
you
that
guys
game
being...
was wonderful.
The
I
game's
made it
great.
trash.
Nick's just bad at it. But that's okay.
I just remember like constant laughing the whole like 800 videos we made of that.
And about 8 weeks to break out of doing that voice.
You were doing it in public, all of you.
Still
I don't know what you're
alive.
talking about.
Oh, look how happy she
Aw.
is.
Look how happy she is.
Colin, are you still there, honey, or do you have to step out?
I'm still here.
Would you do her voice, please?
Oh, you brought my stuff. Thank you so much.
Sure thing. I'm assuming these ingredients are for witchcraft.
Yay, witches.
They sure are. These are especially hard to come by.
What are the ingredients for this time?
Poison.
Poison for Cusco. The doctor's
Yeah.
tone really changed when I brought up the order.
Uh,
Say it.
The commission this time is a little unpleasant.
It's macaroni salad.
Okay, it's for healing poisons. I mean potions. Witchcraft is used for more than just vile reasons like making poisons or curses. Accursed poisons.
The skull on the front represents health.
Yeah.
I guess I've taken on a few jobs of those, a few types of those jobs before. Oh, I can't read today.
If these ingredients have to help people, why do they have to be obtained so sneakily? That's a Nicky word.
Only used for these types of unique items are formulas for relating to Krabby Patties.
There it is.
Ingredients like these tend to have used more than just one formula. Some being very deadly or dangerous. To reduce the risks of these being used for some dangerous stuff, it's all just outlawed. Annoying, right?
I guess I understand.
I use this ketamine to help with my depression. Anyway, I have the ingredients now. I don't have to make the potions right away. I'm gonna take you out for a flight on my broom. It always helps me feel better when I'm not doing too well. So does the ketamine. I'll be waiting outside for you.
I like her fucking walk. Secret door panel.
Oh,
This
adorable.
floorboard's misaligned. It's gotta be a secret. I guess
It's
not.
just charm, Nick.
Wait, she has
What?
the broom here. How did
They
she
just
get
said she has so many
outside?
brooms lying around.
Nicky's gonna save because he's paranoid.
Yes, the game with no combat.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
what if
man.
it's like one of those games where you like get into the middle of it and then everything's a bad end?
Nick's gonna find a way to somehow still lose in this game.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Wanna go for a flight on my broom together?
Yeah.
How did my character go that I was
Alrighty,
losing?
let's go!
Good questions,
I didn't
Daniel.
even say yes yet.
Aw,
That's cute.
I can show you the world.
Yeah,
Do it. Yes.
and that's nice.
You know who would think this is cute? Everyone.
Hey,
Did you beat the game?
you know, it's been a while since we've gone off anywhere together.
Kiss.
Traveling, venturing, and whatnot.
The
Yeah,
smooch.
it has been. But it can't be helped. Things have been so busy lately.
That's true.
The bee's on my side.
Got so many orders by clients lately. It's making my head spin. Mostly for wards and health potions, too. Seems like something's really been stirring up the beast types lately.
I like this meme.
I've been getting pulled away a lot for work at the castle, too. It's taking away from the job I'd rather be working at. Smooching you!
Yeah, lesbian
Aw.
witches is everyone's favorite, of course.
Post
Only you get
office.
paid for it.
For
Madoka
being a
Magica?
lesbian witch?
They're so strong and cool. It seems like a waste of work at a job like that.
I like it. It's nice to see the other villagers regularly. I like my boss, the work, the atmosphere. It's very peaceful. Delivering mail is pretty fun and pleasant too. I like the prince too, but sometimes work can be very unpleasant.
Yeah, I hear ya. That prince is a real Weinstein. The prince, I can't imagine what that guy's like. His harsh crackdowns on witches and beast types. Can't imagine he's any good.
I think regardless of what kingdom we're in, it seems like there's always strict rules regarding witches and beast types. Isn't the prince just doing his job?
God, thank you.
It was lagging.
Oh, no worries, honey.
Just hope the world opens its eyes one day about how great witchcraft is. How lot or not, I'll always keep up the practice. Personally, I find it very beautiful.
Bader. Sorry.
Baiters are just scared of it because they don't understand it. Such a shame.
Can you do it in my favorite way? The angry Joe?
No,
Okay.
there are other people
Got
in my
'em.
house and the wall within.
That's fair.
You know, I think you're very beautiful too.
Oh, here you go.
Flirting
Do it!
again?
Do it! Do it! Kiss, kiss.
Eh, you bet. I do mean it, you know. Really different, and special. It's a shame
Because
Because the
others don't always
implication of
say
danger from
that.
flying above, you won't say no.
Kisu.
Because of the implication.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Colin.
Dennis.
It can't be helped. I know I'm pretty strange. Nobody knows what I am. Even I'm scared
not
of my own
powerful.
powers and strength.
Like I said before, people are just scared of what they don't understand. Some of the villagers have warmed up to you lately. They're starting to realize there's nothing to be afraid of.
And that's when we strike.
Lull them into a false sense of security and mail them all the poison. I guess that's why you like your job at the post office, huh? So we can mail out the poison for the
Yeah.
village.
I think this
That's the
game should
reason.
listen
The
to B.
villagers poison.
And for the love of God, let them kiss.
Meh.
Well, you know, we outcasts gotta stick together.
Hey, ya.
Who cares if the rest of the world doesn't agree with us? I'll always have your back.
Thanks, Cusco. Thanks, Claire. I know I can always count on you. Whee!
That was fun. Go get some time.
Yeah, let's do it again sometime soon.
She looks so sad in her
Literally.
little picture.
And again, Nikki wants to save because he's paranoid. Also, I want to check Claire's room again because I didn't get a really good check on that. Anything in the wardrobe? Nope.
Well, that was the one that has both your clothes in it.
Yeah. Cringy journal.
Aw.
Photo of. Okay.
Dots.
My old bed.
Okay, so we did check this one as more thoroughly than I thought. All right.
That's okay.
Is this a door? Nope.
Claire's bed. Oh, it is upstairs. You were right.
I know.
Girl, I know.
The stove.
She just leave the fish out on the counter.
I was gonna say it, but I didn't.
It's not a good place for fish. Talk to Claire again.
Okay.
Talk to Claire again.
Okay.
And you have to go, hi, Claire.
Hey, Claire. Let me see if I got any mail.
Nope, Nick, you're a true friend because you did what I asked you to do.
Yeah.
Is that how
Nikki's
friendship
gonna
works?
take a mini break because he needs a drink. So he's gonna put up the ceremonial Obama for a bit. And he's gonna let you nerds talk it out for a bit.
How am I supposed to go get a drink if you go get a drink?
You should have brought one with you. You should have been well prepared.
I was, but I drank it all, and I'm getting hives. They're related.
Hives are not
Yeah.
related to drinks, Daniel.
Go get your drink.
Honey, I have a wireless headset. I just don't have a wireless controller and the ability to see through walls.
Be gone, thought.
I am
Mhm.
gone. I'm literally on my stairs right now.
While you're up, you should get Dan some popcorn and me a Snickers with almonds.
Nope,
Yeah, but
you're
I
both
also
too
want
fat.
I want peanut M&Ms.
You're both too fat. You can't handle the nuts.
I'm not fat. You're fat.
You're fat.
You're both fat.
Thank you.
Fine.
I'm not fat. My birthday's on Sunday.
Well, on your birthday, you won't be fat.
Oh, that's true.
Everybody gets
That's
one,
no.
Daniel.
I think I can settle this very easily.
You're fat.
Laura's fat.
Hmm.
Who?
True.
I don't know, some fat girl.
Oh.
Bird.
Bad. Laura's pretty impressive in the way that she can be both a bird and a giraffe so perfectly.
And somehow be fat and also the size of a drinking straw.
Yes, that one.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, because have you ever seen a bird and a giraffe in the same time?
Yeah, Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Nick, when you're back to your computer, I have an exercise for you to do in this game without moving your character.
There's no way I'm doing exercise.
Ha ha ha.
Got
ha.
him.
I know.
Alright, well, I'm walking back upstairs. I'll give you the play-by-play.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. He got his ginger ale and he found 2 cookies on the counter. He's going back up the stairs. First step, second step, third step, fourth step. Turn over.
I want cookies.
I made a sports.
You did. John Maddening at it again.
Yeah. And before I go back to my room,
Yeah.
Hi,
You're gonna
puppy. Hi,
touch the puppy
puppy.
in the head.
Hi, puppy. Yeah. Are you
Did
lazy
you put it on an
baby?
Obama for this break or no?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
Who's your baby?
I
I
am.
love you.
We know, Daniel. Who's a fat baby? That's right.
You are.
You're a fat baby. You're my puppy.
She's not fat. She's so little.
She's kind of fat.
She's pretty little.
By
Yeah.
design.
True. By design.
Supposed to.
So, when's the last time you saw my dogs?
They're
Oh,
also
I miss your
fat.
puppies.
My dogs are made of fat.
True.
Ah. Okay, we can take down Obama now.
Okay.
So what would you
So-
like me to do, honey?
Without moving your character,
Uh-huh.
you see the little mini rectangle with the turnips in it?
Oh, let me move that. Uh-huh.
You see the 2 little dirt patches that are up over the under the turnips?
Yes.
Put your thumb over the one on the right.
No,
it looks like
I
an
hate it!
It's an adorable face.
Here,
Just like powdily sticking out its lip.
Yeah.
I'll give the stream a bit of what you're saying.
Are you gonna put something over it?
Yeah, I just put the Obama over it.
There you go.
That's what Kyle's talking about. Weird little pouty
It's so
face.
cute.
Wow.
Good use of Obama.
Always, any use of Obama is a good use of Obama.
All right, thank you for indulging in my idiocy.
You're welcome. Now we're gonna go talk to the kitty. Or, sorry, the birdie.
Yeah, you Obama too hard. Okay. Repausing the stream and getting back to the Discord.
Oh, I see what you did. Would you like a hint? Yes. Go check the wolf girl by the cliffs? I don't remember that.
The wolf girl is not the dragon girl.
No.
Hmm.
But I don't remember if I went up, so why don't we try that?
Okay. Ah,
Oh, that's
Neat.
pretty.
Nick, good job.
pretty Temmie illustrations.
Yeah.
And
Not
Siri
where I
get
needed
ambushed
to
by the
be,
wolf.
but okay. It's cute.
Nick, what are you eating?
Cookie.
What were you eating when you got home today?
Cookie.
That's not healthy.
I'm not gonna
Well,
hear
I'm
that
also
from
gonna
you.
be
Me and
right
you
back
both ate
'cause I-
Chick-fil-A today.
That
I'm
was
going to
all
be
I
right
ate.
back because I want to find a snack. I'll be right back.
I want a snack.
Go get one then.
Can't.
You literally can.
I don't have snacks. I have pretzels.
That is the definition of an amazing snack.
Did you guys watching the stream and listening and being on Best Spuds channel all hear that a sealed graded copy of
Nobody
Super
cares
Mario
about that,
Brothers
Daniel.
Cool.
broke the record for the most expensive game ever sold at auction last night
Sick.
for $114,000?
Daniel,
What
you don't
was it?
have that kind of money. Don't spend money on sealed games.
Daniel, what was it?
Do you actually care?
No, what game was it?
First print Super Mario Bros. For E NES.
My head hurts.
It's okay, my dick hurts. It misses Kyle. Where's the cliff? Here's the tree with the note, but can't decipher that. Can't hop
That is-
across here.
It is a cliff.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the one it needs to be. Temmie, where's the FAQ? I'm lost.
Yeah, text her.
Have the
Go
bird
to
fly
bed.
me.
That's
No,
a
I'm not
Nick.
going to
Zach,
bed.
Did you save?
Go to
Did you
bed.
save the world yet?
No, I still have to find the wolf girl. It said
Oh.
on the cliffs, and right here.
There you go. Aw.
Oh, good. She's asleep. I really
I
don't
hope
feel
that's
like
the whole
dealing with
thing.
her right now. Well, really, I never do. Maybe she'll just sleep forever. No more elevators, Yoki.
Eh.
Meh. Is she dreaming about me? Oh, I love her face!
Hmm?
I'll eat you yet. Just you wait.
I like her. She's adorable.
I love her.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I have to go look at something in my backyard real quick.
What if it's
Is
a
it a
More
bear?
bear?
cops.
I hope it's a bear.
Nikki, read your dialogue.
Oh, sorry, I was reading it in my head. Even though she strikes so violently, it sort of feels like she doesn't really mean it. Like, she knows she can't really beat me. Strange. Have I met her before all this?
No.
To be honest, she's the kind of beast type that the prince would actually get rid of. She's the dangerous type that'll violently attack anyone. But I have a feeling she's not what she seems. I should keep her existence a secret from the prince.
She's never wandered too close to the village. And she only seems interested in attacking me for some reason.
You got it, Fox.
I better leave. I don't want to stick around for when she wakes up. But I want her to wake up. Damn it.
As
All
soon
right,
as you
so-
go off screen, she's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
dive
probably
on
gonna
you.
jump me.
We go in here. Too spoopy.
Yeah, just go find Hint Bird.
Yeah, I will. But I'm gonna try to go in this bottom cave. I know I did it earlier, but now I'm just like, did I? Because
Oh no, it all kind of blends.
No, I didn't go into this
No,
one.
definitely not. Whoa, big snake.
Are these that
Big snake.
wolf girl's glasses? Oh, she has glasses!
Aw, she's Daniel.
Yeah.
That's me, because she can't read without her glasses.
Right, and even when she's wearing her glasses, she's not wearing her glasses.
Mm-hmm.
You're goddamn right. Sometimes it just happens, my dudes.
I talk to Snake.
Daniel, you want to
Mm,
voice the snake if it has lines?
Yeah.
Looks like he's eaten recently. Meh. Of all the beast types I've ever seen, this serpent is the most docile and friendly.
Aw,
He's the opposite of the other beast types that lives around in this cave.
That's me.
Mm,
The snake is evolving.
more pages!
yeah, there you go.
Great.
Sick. Now we can learn things.
Yeah! That was in the graveyard, if I remember, which is down and to the left. Down, and to the left. Down.
I just ate the last Twinkie in my house.
I'm
You
back.
should have saved that for the nuclear war.
Huh. Was there a bear, Colin?
No, but
Look at that tree.
a absolutely massive fucking tree branch fell in my yard and landed like a foot from my car.
Hey, that
Oh,
gives you
no.
and Kyle something in common.
I was gonna say, you almost got Kyled.
Yeah.
It did. That was something.
That.
Alright,
that-
Colin, well, here's
that
what you
happened.
missed. Adorable wolf girl and giant docile snake.
Yeah.
Aw,
You just had
Like
to
a
be gone
giant-
during the good part.
like a giant
Also, the wharf
snake.
girl wears glasses.
Who cares?
I do.
Give me
Glasses
more-
make
give me more-
everything cuter, especially
give
when
me more
those
giant
spirally
snake.
ones. I will go
It
visit
was
the
like
giant snake,
it was like
but
a giant snake the size of the dragon, like half the screen size.
Aw,
I'll go back and visit. But right now, I found some pages under Miss Snake, and I want to go read them. I mean, they're in my hands, so I theoretically should just be able to read them, but it seems that I have to go back to the journal. Also, it's been a little bit. And then we go this way. Hi, bud. Oh, Catboy!
Nick, say it right.
My mommy told me to stay away from you. She said you were actually a scary beast type in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna eat me, right? Don't worry, I won't do that. Rawr.
I mean, you might.
Puppy!
Woof.
No! Sorry, just a minute.
Nick! So unprofessional.
Yeah, what the heck, Nikki?
Always with the phone.
yep. Who does he think he is? Dan?
Yeah,
Ah.
Sorry, I had to make a
Got it.
deal really quick.
who does he think he is? Dan?
Yeah,
Was that your next door neighbor, Nick?
he's always my next door neighbor. I'm gonna check the Dragon Senchu, or here again. Maybe there might be more mission pages? Nope. Okay. And if I recall, we just go left one more time, and the graveyard should be over here.
They certainly can, TGM.
What can they do?
He said he's going to ask a girl out soon who's, in her own words, blind as a bat without glasses,
Oh.
and he agrees that glasses make people much cuter.
Well, Daniel, would you like to read that lady's voice?
You want me to read TGM's voice?
No, the one in the game.
Yes. Well, it is time we set out on our journey.
To prevent the unspeakable horrors from unfolding.
It's the same person.
No, it's not.
Pretty sure
Kyle.
that was a different person, Kyle.
To protect our world from a sinister evil.
To unite our peoples within our... Oh.
To defeat the Dark Lord.
There you go.
That
Come,
one's-
friends, let us venture forth.
That's a very specific percent, Fox.
Dark Lord? That doesn't sound good. Those
It's
guys
you.
seem pretty capable. Maybe they can handle this. But I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe I should follow along just in case. Well, I mean, I want to see the awesome dark
Fox, to
evil lord.
follow up on your comment, a lot more people... I mean, I'm a very social person anyway, but I think a lot more people come up and talk to me because of my glasses, but I think that's just because of the Seth Rogen thing.
So yeah, they think he's Seth Rogen at a distance,
I think I'm quite handsome with my glasses on.
and then they run up and get really disappointed. And Dan goes "Hur," and runs away.
With my shirt off, slapping my tummy.
Yeah,
Yep.
with a copy of Teen Buddies on it.
I was actually picturing you like drumming on your belly as you pitter patter across the floor.
Yeah. Like a fish out of water.
Ooh, this is foreboding.
Fancy.
Of the Fire Crystal.
TGM, I wouldn't bank on the weather much over the next couple days.
Those guys are something to be wearing armor in all of this heat.
Nikki!
I shouldn't fall too far behind. Let's get a
Nikki.
move on. Daniel, I don't know if you knew this, but we're playing a game.
I was gonna say you should get her an air conditioning.
I mean, I could.
I was making a literal comment about
See,
the
I can
game.
platform. Fuck you guys.
Don't be snippy.
Told you I could platform.
I mean, you can't. So the adventurers already did all the adventuring.
I'm gonna run to Groudon, and he's gonna make. Those are boobs.
They look more
It looks
like
like
eyeballs.
boobs on a cat.
TGM, that is a great date idea, although I do not think the weather will hold up because we are supposed to get the rest of this tropical storm tomorrow.
I'm turning off all the switches. Maybe I'll trap them there.
Oh. Oh, spooky monster.
Go talk
Yeah,
to
but
this. Go talk
treasure
to the
chest.
fire ghost. It's
Oh.
already open. Why are you going the long way?
To make you mad,
No.
Daniel.
What?
Go ahead. You don't have that many lines. I'm trying to give you the opportunity.
Oh.
I'm a random encounter.
All right, that works too.
I regret this opportunity.
It's fine. We have the same amount of voices, so Dan is more than happy to have it.
Shouldn't you be invisible?
Don't need to be invisible to you.
I mean, you.
Somehow I feel hurt.
So, well, you're not the adventurer. You're not the main character of your own game.
I
Okay,
feel like
bye.
that's a mood sometimes.
Well, Nick, no matter what game you're in, you're the shopkeeper. So
That's fair. Groudon.
I was hoping nobody would open this chest. I was saving it for me.
No, this is Patrick.
Oh. I mean, part of me knew it was gonna be empty, but I had to try.
is the stream freezing for anybody else or just me?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys doing out there in Streamland?
I mean,
My
it's
video
laggy.
on the Discord keeps freezing on me.
Yeah, it's real laggy.
On Discord,
Okay.
or are you talking about on Twitch?
It's
I'm
not
not
lagging.
watching on Twitch.
It's
That
not
would blow
lagging
up my
for me.
computer. No, the Discord
gonna check
video
the
is
top.
freezing.
It
I
actually.
hate to say it, but that's kind of normal for Discord. Discord's kind of...
I have them
works.
both. I have them both going. The Twitch stream looks 1,000 times better than the Discord stream.
Well, unfortunately, I can't watch that because it's delayed and does not lend well to commentary.
Alright, well, I gotta solve this
Ah,
puzzle.
tes souhaits, mon ami.
Oh, I hate these.
Eh. We just got an achievement on Twitch.
What's
yeah,
that?
for whatever.
I don't know. Let's find out. Explore your dashboard? That's weird. I haven't changed anything. Whatever.
Oh, some of them can be moved, but not all of them.
This isn't a puzzle.
It's a pretend puzzle.
Oh.
I guess you don't get to fight the boss. What a shock.
Heroes? I guess he means those guys from earlier. That makes sense. Their goal to defeat the Dark Lord does seem pretty heroic. Since I also want to defeat the Dark Lord, does that make me a hero too?
So are you gonna help us prepare for the next shrine or what?
I guess not. Oh, the crystal.
Ooh,
Crystals, of course.
plot.
Crystals. Of course.
No. Daniel,
What?
this is your voice.
The crystal! It's reacting to my sword!
Go forth and accept its blessing, brother.
Okay, here it goes!
Ooh.
I feel a strange new power.
It's light. It's healing my wounds.
So this is the sacred light.
So wonderful.
It's just the ending of the lighthouse.
Actually, this light is burning me a little.
Stare into it and just go mad.
With this power, we'll be able to defeat the Dark Lord. Let us go, friends, to the next crystal.
Bye, Final Fantasy.
Rubber band.
Onward. You're just gonna follow them throughout an entire new game.
Bet. For the gods, for our future.
For the future,
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
She's gonna like pop back out. Stop hiding from us. We know you're there.
Wow, these heroes are the real deal, huh? Crystals with holy light, a chosen one. I've only held her this thing in Stolways.
English?
Nope. I'm kinda jealous. Maybe things will be okay in their hands. But I kinda wanna see what happens. Well, it can't hurt just to follow along and observe.
Hee 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 hee. And
Ooh.
To the ice
So-
cavern. Shrine of the Ice Crystal.
which also looks like a pineapple.
Your
Okay.
job is to assemble the silver monkey. No, these puzzles!
Kinda wanna go back to the other location now. Well, as that one hero said, onward! Whee!
Kyle.
We don't know whose voice that is.
That's
It's
fair.
yours.
Oh, no, it was Colin.
Oh, slippery!
Great. I'm going to get my pretzels. I'll be right back.
I really caught up with you.
Claire, you followed me?
Yeah, I did. Really cold in here. What are you doing in a place like this?
Well, I decided to follow some heroes here.
Huh. You a hero now? Oh, way too cool.
No, they don't know I'm tailing them. They were talking about stopping some kind of Dark Lord. It sounded pretty serious, so I decided to follow them and see what's up.
That does sound pretty concerning. Okay, I'll come along too then.
Haven't you already been?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yay, party members. Oh, yay, Nick, you have to do a classic ice puzzle.
Ugh. Hey, what are you guys exactly anyway?
Oh, what do you mean? You're the same as us.
No I'm not?
Dots.
Do 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 do.
Looks kind of slippery up ahead. Be careful not to fall off the side.
Hope you saved, Nick.
I did.
I'm not too worried. This doesn't look too tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. See,
How
I
did
told
you
you it wasn't too
know?
tough.
It's so amazing.
There's something
And
about
no,
hearing
Fox,
it in
it
that voice that just makes her so hot.
It makes your pizza taste like water.
Yeah, no, that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
You never had a frostbitten, like Celeste pizza?
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh, it probably would have been easier to just fly over this whole thing, right?
Did you even bring your broom?
Always keep a broom around.
Hey, isn't that one of the heroes?
Except she's evil. I thought so at the end of the last dialogue she had. That one is-
I already forgot the voice I was doing.
I think it was the silly one.
So it's time, huh?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, it's time to prove your worth. It's time to attack.
Yes, it's time we end this facade.
You're only on the 2nd level. Do not. Oh, sorry.
Do not hesitate and do not hold back. You know what you must do.
Yeah, I hear ya.
And with this, it will be the end of those heroes for good. 3-on-1 doesn't stand a chance. Looks like one of those heroes is about to betray the others.
Oh. One of them, that was one of the heroes. Could have fooled me. Anyone who betrays their friends like that is no hero in my eyes.
She seemed kinda hesitant about it, don't you think?
No way. I mean, she's the boss of this place.
Well, we'll see. This drama's really getting good. Hello. Huh? What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Is that your attempt at a Beavis?
Yeah, I did. Oh no!
Look at all those consequences for your falling.
Thank God, I almost died.
Hey, I think the hero's over there. I think the plan is working like a charm. Betrayal is wonderful.
As far as games go, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Takes a little long though.
This is the spot where I respawn. You can't claim this spot. I already did. Go find some other respawn point, nerd. Respawn?
See, but you're very clearly already spawned. God.
It means the spot you return to after you die.
But isn't death permanent?
Yeah, it is. I don't understand what you're confused about.
And no!
Oh, womp. Go right
And-
first. No.
Okay, I'll go right. I feel no. There's people there.
So
I wanna find out. Oh nope, I fucked up.
Nick, just go right.
No, I need to find everything.
No,
The
it's fine.
flavor text is
I-
cute.
I thought that the flavor text was going to be to
Damn
the
it.
right, not the left.
Oh, those dicks.
You fool,
Don't say dick on stream.
Dick.
dick.
Good job.
No, you're right. I think that leads to a whole nother place. You're right. I'm gonna wait and go up. Oh, damn it!
Yes.
I told you this is where the story happened.
Damn it.
I thought you were doing that just to be an asshole.
No, I wanted to know it was over there. So Daniel, anytime now?
I can't believe.
Wow, you're a cook.
Well, maybe if you didn't cough into the mic every time, I wouldn't do that.
What? I was literally reading the line.
You
It
met your
didn't-
throat clear.
Yes.
That wasn't coughing. That was a throat clear.
We mustn't be disheartened. We must keep going.
How can you be so cold? She was our friend, our companion. She's one of us.
She's a dick.
This
The world is depending on us. We cannot afford to be halted by such a thing.
That was my line, but whatever.
Well,
This is just one of those trials the gods
Oh, they
have
look the
thrown at
same.
us. And we must overcome it and move on.
Their little pictures look similar.
they do.
God's my foot. Who cares about some trial? Our friend comes first.
Don't you dare insult the gods, you bitch! We must put our personal feelings aside for the sake of the world.
Everyone, we have to remain calm. We cannot fight amongst each other. This is exactly what the Dark Lord wants. We cannot play into his hands. I believe in our friend. There must be a reason. We are the heroes, chosen by fate and destiny.
Like some real drama's going down.
So she really did go through with betraying everyone.
Told you she was no hero. I know her type.
I don't know, I'm with the guy with the sword on this.
Which one? There's two of them.
The one who acts like the main character. I believe in her. She seemed troubled about going through with all this.
Whatever you say. Be honest though, I don't really like the cleric lady either. Don't care for people who put purpose above their friends.
What purpose?
I like the guy with the big sword. His heart's in the right place.
Can I go say hi?
Looky, that's me.
We shouldn't approach them.
Hold on, I want to knock some sense into that cleric.
Let's just keep moving forward. Well, now I can go explain the other. It's top. No, it's not. It was the middle. Fuck. Boop. And this one was left.
That's the right.
Whatever.
Directions are hard, dude.
Canadian left.
Ah, yes, then you're correct.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Love it.
What did we just walk into?
Oh, I think I've heard of these. I think
Jews.
it's called a battle system. Never seen one of these myself before.
Oh, look, she's back in the party again. I knew she wasn't all that bad.
Oh, how about that? Guess everything worked out. I don't think that cleric's doing so hot though.
Wish we
Where's
could
your
find out why
god
she went
now,
through all that
loser?
motivation.
Alright, we missed the entire backstory. How'd they even get ahead of us anyway?
Hey!
Hey,
Oh, sorry, go on.
what are you doing here? This is my battle. No one will get in my way. These heroes' lives will fall before my hands and tentacles. You get in the way, I'll kill you first.
That's not nice.
Sorry.
Oh, she's upset.
What is that?
Uh-oh.
Did she call for backup?
She can call for all the help she wants. I'll slice them all down.
I'll say that.
Let's get going, Claire, before this gets too messy.
Colin.
Sounds good to me. It's me, the coach. There. I win.
You're gone now. There it is.
My
works.
internet keeps pooping its
What?
pants periodically.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Nick got you.
Is this a hot spray? Oh, that's you.
It's a hot spring. Come on, Yoki. Let's go for a dip.
Dip. We should probably keep moving, Claire. I'm sure the heroes are gonna need this after their battle. I don't want to be around for when they get here.
Oh, boo. I might just skip it and do some kind of healing magic instead.
Are you guys on a
Wagon.
date or something?
Yeah.
There we are.
No, we aren't. We're tailing the heroes. Are you a mid-boss? Ambushing them before a healing area is a fantastic idea. That's not why we're tailing them. What are these onions? Nothing. Okay. I go in cave. I come back. Yeah, I guess that's the only way to go.
Ooh, that'll be the boss.
Doggone it, a special treasure. The heroes seem to have skipped this room. I wonder if they really have to keep guarding this.
What's in there?
A powerful armor upgrade.
Ooh, fancy.
Arr. Oh, don't. More of a glove person myself.
The stuff you wear at the start of your adventure?
Huh. Save up your money and just buy better weapons instead.
She knows how I think.
They're strong. You don't really need to upgrade your defenses.
Sounds like me with every game I play.
Say,
I
learn that in The Art of War, written by Dan.
Exactly.
I don't think you'd be very good at this type of adventure.
I'm not.
Talk to him again.
Yeah, you're right.
Or
I'll talk
don't.
again.
Go. The guy's guarding is useless.
I wanted it. Wiggle my butt. Wiggle my butt. Oh, the heroes. They're gonna face their friend. That one's you, babe. Unless your internet died. I guess
Thank
his
you
internet-
guys
oh.
for taking me back. Even after all I've done.
It's been a tumultuous 2 minutes.
Of course. We're all in this together.
Welcome back to the team.
I'm sorry for doubting you. I'm glad to see you back.
Don't worry about it. I really messed up, so you had every right to doubt me. Let's just keep moving forward. Together, as friends. Let's go activate that next crystal so we can take down the Dark Lord.
Onward.
Beepy doop, beepy boop, beepy
What are those guys were that showed up during that last battle?
Just locked right on screen.
Well, I'm glad that all got resolved. Seem like things will be uphill for them.
Guess so. I really think they'll be able to beat that Dark Lord guy.
Well, if things get rough for them, we could step in and help them.
Surely won't just confuse us for bad guys and attack us instead.
I think I might take that risk for them.
Well, I wouldn't. Fuck this, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. To the crystal. Oh, they already ate it.
They did.
Where'd they go? Did
They're
they
all
finish
hidden
up
behind the
already?
pillar.
Fast, huh? So, what's this room for?
No, I guess you didn't see it last time. Well, in the last shrine, there was a room like this. It looked exactly like this one, but there was a large crystal in the middle of the room. It contained some kind of holy light.
Name.
Heh.
The hero that acts like the main character walked up to it. Then there was a flash of light, and the crystal was gone. So I guess he fused with it?
Wow. These heroes are a real deal, huh?
Yep, I thought the same thing.
Sad I missed it. I want to see that. Let's go catch up to them so we can see it.
Yeah, they couldn't have gone too far yet.
Shrine of the Wind Crystal.
Meow. Oh boy. Breezy.
Beautiful cover girl.
I like this shrine. It's more of my element.
I don't see the heroes anywhere. Are we that far behind? Let's try to catch up to them.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you. Wee. No.
I'm doing my
That
best Nick impression. Now I'm watching the stream
was-
laying down.
Awesome.
I'm gonna hurl.
Oh, blarf.
This is such a Pokemon thing.
Well, to be fair, those puzzles are pretty standard.
Sabrina.
Yep.
I have to focus on remembering paths, so I'm gonna leave it to you nerds. Okay, I found the
Wow.
path.
You did it. Very proud of you.
Did it.
Now,
Now I
if you
just
get
have
a
to
running
jump on
start,
this
you
and
could
get the
probably
bridge to
jump
go.
that.
How are we supposed to cross this?
Get a running
Running start. Running start.
I
Running
don't see any of
start.
those spinning warps for this. Did the heroes already figure it out?
Sorry, I hit the button really fast.
Doesn't matter.
How so?
Continue hitting the button fast.
Mm.
Like this.
Nah, I
Yay.
don't think this is how you're supposed to solve this.
As long as we get to the other side, who cares, right?
Yeah, puzzles are for nerds.
I feel kind of guilty though. It feels like cheating.
It's all like this is our adventure. We don't need to follow the rules.
I guess you're
Yeah,
right.
rules are for schmoes.
See? Easy, right?
Hmm. The crystal's still here.
Oh, look at that thing.
We somehow arrived before the heroes? Where could they be then if they're not here?
Maybe they haven't even made it to the shrine yet. I'd say anyone in their group who looked like they could fly. You need to have the ability to fly to even get here. Maybe they're in some other shrine to get an item for the shrine. Like for this shrine.
Ah, I didn't even consider that. Maybe that's why the shrine was so short. Well, we did sort of just guess they'd be here. It's not like we followed them in here this time.
Or like with the powers of deduction. There's a floating building in the sky. How could this place not be
Thanks, Mo.
location or a hero's quest?
Mo donated some bits, and it said, "Happy fucking Mousewife, show love one, show love one, show love one, show love one, show love one." Oh, I think
We
those are
love
the
you,
hearts.
Mo.
Love you, Mo. You're a good boy.
Thanks, buddy.
So I think the happy birthday was aimed at Nick.
No, Dan's birthday's coming up.
My birthday's on Sunday, Mo. If you want to join us for a birthday stream.
And Dan, your birthday's on Sunday? I had no idea.
No way.
No, it's not. It's on Sunday.
You hadn't brought that up once.
Sorry, Buck, I'm going to the
Wonderful.
monster truck rally. Oh, the
Oh,
Roman
that's good.
61 is now following. Thank you, the Roman 61.
I guess.
Anyway. Let's see what this crystal's all about.
Be careful, Claire. When the heroes activated that one earlier, the light it emitted burned me a little.
That'll be fine. Just a light touch.
It's gonna like evaporate.
Nah, Mo, the birthday game is not Cuphead.
Are you right?
Oh. The crystal doesn't like us so much.
Yeah. Guess it's because we're not the chosen one or a hero.
Harumph.
Let's just skip the next shrine and go right to the Dark Lord's place. I'm tired of this adventure.
Yeah, I guess there isn't much of a reason for us to keep following the heroes. Can't be too hard to figure out where the Dark Lord's place is.
Let's go!
Let's go already! I miss Futurama.
Colin, you sounded like all of my high schoolers when they're excited about something.
Dark Lord's domain.
Dragons!
No, I have not seen Love on Netflix. Anybody else?
No, I don't know what that is.
Well, this wasn't
Nope.
very hard to find.
Yeah, it really stands out.
This is Lieutenant Surge's room.
Tell us about it, Mo. What is it?
The heroes who beat the Dark Lord in the end. We'll show that crystal.
Still better about it.
Wouldn't be.
This
Dragon?
is so Lieutenant Surge.
Uh,
That was Lieutenant Surge.
Did you see something? Oh,
no, the music sounded very similar to a very particular track from Undertale, but I'm having a hard time placing what it was.
Well, that
Like
makes
Yeah, I
just
sense.
can't tell.
the very beginning of it.
Mo said I'm not going to say anything. Watching it and record your reaction.
I'm waiting for the heroes. I'm not just an ordinary chest. I work for the Dark Lord.
Oh.
Whoa, this treasure chest talks.
You can't say that about a treasure chest. That's terrible.
What a nasty trick.
Eh,
I like that.
She is Vera.
I feel like Sans is at the end of this hallway.
It's a
Shit is
beautiful
3
day
seasons
outside.
long.
Are you Sans from Sans Undertale?
Doesn't it seem a little too empty?
It does, doesn't it?
This is the last boss, isn't it? Shouldn't there be like guards or something?
Maybe we're just here so early the Dark Lord's underlings aren't ready yet. Though... I have a really bad feeling about this.
They're all dead.
That'd be funny.
You ready, Yoki?
Ready as I can be. My heart's actually pounding a bit. This is the real deal, huh?
This is a date.
We're coming face to face with the Dark Lord.
I hope
It's gonna be the
dragon.
it's gonna be the annoying dog.
Oh, I really hope it is.
Hmm?
Presence so strong.
It's probably just
It
gonna be
is.
like cartoon character 6.
Something
It's the
feels
sleeping wolf girl.
familiar about
It's a drawing
this.
of the GameCube.
Mm.
Yes. It's the dragon lady.
All
It's
right,
the evil nurse from Ghost Hospital.
here we go.
Oh, that would be so good.
It's time. It's time. It's Dark
Dark
Lord
Lord.
time.
Damn.
If it's Sans, I'm gonna fucking flip his shit.
It's a hard-boiled egg with a wig on.
So you are the Dark Lord.
They're like messing up the world, huh? Well, we're here to stop you.
We may not be heroes, but that doesn't mean we can't be the ones to take you down.
Their last words. Oh, so mean.
That voice.
It can't be. Oh, it's
Hey,
Dan's boy.
Yeah.
what voice did I do for that? That was the
Hmm?
beginning of the game. What did
It
I
was
do?
the beginning of the game.
That was
Correct.
like 5 hours ago.
Yeah, I don't remember what voice I did.
Doesn't matter. You can just give him a new one.
Zero, what are you doing here?
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm so glad to see you two.
Well, I'm not happy to see you.
Wait, if you're here, where's the Dark Lord?
Oh, the man here previously? Someone with the title of Dark Lord. I couldn't have someone like that around wandering around. Oh, like that wandering around in my territory. So
I ate him.
I killed him.
I really hope he says I ate him. No.
I disposed of him.
By eating him.
Oh, that is
Hmm?
definitely going to be my new computer background for a long
That is
time.
adorable.
Screen cabinet.
What?
Wait, does that make you the hero?
Me? A hero? No, I'm afraid not. The previous Dark Lord's underlings were impressed by my strength. And so now they serve me. They made me their new Dark Lord.
You already won? Oh, anticlimactic.
I hope that was the end of the game.
What a waste of an adventure. Going home.
God, I hope this is the end of the game.
Wait, Claire.
It was nice hanging out with you for a bit, Yoki. It's a shame he ruined it. See you back at the house, okay?
Hmm.
That was weak.
Well, I guess I'll get going too. If I ask you, would you spare the heroes on their way here?
Unlikely. But I appreciate you coming all the way here just to see me.
Please,
As a
just
reminder-
go easy on them.
You still have to check out those other journal pages.
Yes,
Just remind
this
you.
sent me on
Uh,
one hell of a
6 hours ago.
side quest.
That was
Yeah,
so
right?
dumb.
Well, that was something. I hope the heroes will be alright.
Huh.
Boo.
Yeah.
Fuck you for that, Tem.
That was
That was stupid.
that was a
See, what you don't know is Tem's working on another RPG.
Oh. Let's... I mean, yeah, I did leave the kingdom. No one told me to stay. Chirp, chirp. Do you want a hint? Might as well. Her room is located south of your house.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, first I'm going to go to the swamp and read these pages. I thought that was the swamp. It just looks like the swamp. It's the mail carrier.
Hugh, what are you doing in my swamp jokes?
Yeah. Is this her room? Nope.
I don't think so, because if it was, they would have just said in the village.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it said south of your house.
Alright. So it must have been to the right, though, for the journal pages. Thought it was to the left.
Everything kind of blends in this game, to be fair.
It's all green!
What about the terrible ending?
It hasn't... There's no ending, honey. It's... We have to wait until we go to bed. And we're not going to bed until we solve this mystery. This game is like a thing for Daniel's life. We don't let him sleep
Elaborate.
until he finishes the thing he's doing.
I don't know, I've watched shows with him before where there's been literally one episode left in the whole show and he's gone to bed.
Yeah.
And when Dan wants to go to bed, there is no stopping him.
Well, Dan always wants to go to bed, though.
That's very true. Except right now, I'm wide awake.
Give it 20 minutes.
No, I'm pretty awake.
Squirrel. Bunny. Fox. Guard.
Birdie.
Bird.
Birdie. Birdie. Birdie.
Tiger.
Bird.
Tiger. Red claws.
Ah, please,
Once for the-
please, everyone, go watch Kung Pao.
Yeah, right? For your own good.
Go get some snacks. Perhaps a carbonated soda.
My nipples look like milk duds.
I've got some yellow liquid for your popcorn, and it's non-dairy.
Wait, go back.
Going
Go
back.
back. They're sparkly in the water.
Can we already do that?
Ooh. Yeah, I
It's
sat
a-
here between them.
It's
Ow.
a magic carp.
But it might have changed.
Maybe I was getting a Twinkie when that happened.
Yeah. I just assume you're always getting a Twinkie, you fat fuck.
I did it once.
It's my birthday, you're fat!
No, it's not, and maybe I am.
It's not my birthday, you're fat. Ooh, I can go on the ship. I feel like that's gonna set another side quest. I'm gonna keep that one in the book.
I had the hiccups. Can anyone tell?
Well, I
No.
mean, you did just down an entire Twinkie in one gulp.
I can feel it in my bones.
Bonesaw is ready.
Rip Macho Man.
He died?
Macho
Yeah.
Man died like well over 10 years ago.
He's nah.
I don't think so. I
He's
remember he put out a
8.
sex tape pretty recently.
It was 8 years ago.
Did you look it up?
No, it was 2012 because the joke was the world was supposed to end and then Macho Man sacrificed himself so the world didn't end.
Yep.
He died May 20th, which is grandfather's birthday, 2011.
Okay.
It was 2011.
He died for all of us.
He
Yep.
died for our
Yeah.
sins. The sins of not being man enough, brother.
All right, so maybe that's the house directly to the south of yours, literally right there.
This?
Yeah, that's right to
That's
the
the
south of your room,
location.
isn't it?
This one? I already went in here and she said get out of my house.
I don't mind. I thought that was your house for some reason.
No.
Later, Mug. No worries.
Bye, Mug.
See ya, buddy. Thanks for hanging out.
And then we go this way. And then we go this way. And I believe this is the way. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Hmm?
Dragon Shrine ahead. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Well, at
Maybe
least we
it's
know you
down?
can read a language.
Yeah. English.
It's the language of my people.
Yeah. The Unglords.
That's
From-
Dung Lords.
From Ungstelvania.
I thought it was Ungstonia.
No, it's formerly Ungstonia.
Oh.
They changed it.
That's right,
the
after
People's
the war.
Republic
I
of
was gonna
Ungstonia.
Alright.
There's a lot of walking around in this game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, it
it's
doesn't
Game
help
Boy
that we
game.
don't know
Sure
where anything
is.
is. It's almost like it could benefit from a speed up button.
South
Or
Village.
gameplay.
Yeah, something to break it up. I'm all for the narrative and the cute illustrations and cute themes, but you need something to go in there.
I need content. I need a game in my game would be nice.
Some game is nice. I approve of some game.
If I wanted to read, I'd read.
No, you
You
wouldn't.
wouldn't read.
Exactly.
You hate books.
I do. Books are stupid.
Some books are great.
Holes
Name-
is great.
If
Everything
books are
else-
great,
everything
name
else
all
sucks.
of them.
Colin, have you ever read Scott Pilgrim?
That's a
What a
comic.
Book? That's a comic. That's different.
I know, but have you ever read it? That's the question I asked you.
Yeah, several
Okay.
times.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Because you started off with, I don't like to read. You didn't say books specifically, though you did say books are stupid after that. Well, I was just making sure.
But have you read? Is it Across the Sea? I think is the name of it.
I'm just going to preemptively say no.
Brian Lee O'Malley's other thing before.
Oh, I
he
have
did Scott
that.
Pilgrim.
It's the star one, yeah? With the wishes?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I read it once. I just remember the very beginning has one of my favorite lines I've ever heard in a thing ever. And one of the characters says, and I quote, "Fuck you fucks and the fucks you fucked in on."
Oh, by the way, Colin, here's your snaky
Yeah.
friend.
Hey, big snake. I like him.
Does he get a voice yet? Nope.
No, he doesn't
It's
say
a
anything. He's just
snake.
chill.
And we've got
Also, I believe that was her
snakes.
room, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
Now I just
Haru.
need to find the stupid Herkaderf.
Colin Fox says the movie was a masterpiece. Unless he's talking about Scott Pilgrim, in which case, yes.
That's what I thought you. Yeah, I think that's what.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going with.
Oh,
Scott
okay.
Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim the movie is fine. Is good. It's an entertaining movie, and the whole
But I saw the movie
is.
before I read it.
I also did. I will say that I've talked about this a million times. The graphic novels I think are way better because all of the characters are actually characters,
Oh, they're so much more fleshed out, and everyone
And,
has like a
like,
reason.
and like it takes place over I think it's like a year or something instead of the like
5
3
minutes.
days it
Yeah.
takes place in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
but also I get it. Like,
I think this is the Dragon Boy. Do you have anything
Yes,
new
it
to
is.
tell me, friend?
no, I do not have anything to tell you. I have gone to despise Zori. I still feel drawn to the shrine of the dragon deity. I feel a kinship with the forgotten god. Should a god be forgotten, the god ceases to exist. One day, in the same way, I will be forgotten and simply vanish. But I will fight to exist until I carry out my revenge on the Zero.
Okay, bye.
Hmm?
I had to say bye. I would have felt bad otherwise.
I wish you had a fast travel menu.
I know.
Yeah,
there's
no,
so much walking.
this is me sprinting.
Tedious.
I could go this way.
Nick,
Yeah, honey.
go to bed. Go to bed.
No!
Go to bed.
You don't have to tell me twice.
See
But
what
I thought
happens.
you had so much energy.
I do.
He's just
What-
playing his part.
Wouldn't stop me
Oh.
from falling asleep.
He wants to. Dan wants us to wrap this up so we can get back to playing Outlast.
Yes, I've been waiting all day.
He's been training.
And yeah, Fox, it is standard for books versus movies. Though it's interesting because like I don't know, with Scott Pilgrim, like while it's a kind of similar story, it's like an entirely different story between the books and the movie.
And the
Yeah.
game.
Well, the game is just the game.
Yeah, it's the best game ever made. Hello, sleepy friend. Bye,
Pretty
sleepy
damn
friend.
good game.
We attempted to play that for the channel at some point.
Yeah, no, nothing went wrong with it. We just never followed up on it. We played, I think, 2 episodes and then just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, frog. Ribbit.
At least that frog didn't try and yeet itself into the abyss when you
That's
talked
true.
to it.
Alright, Kyle, I need you to make a quick edit for me.
Oh yeah, that's my job. What's up?
Can you, fast forward us to the place where we need to be?
Yeah, you got it.
Thanks, babe. That's the rewind noise, Daniel. That's a
That's
bumpy
just a
road.
Daniel noise.
No, that's the Animal Crossing characters talking to each other.
Gobble, gobble.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Did you just gobble at us, Nick?
That's the
did.
noise they... Oh, that's still Dragon Lake.
This
That's
is
all the
tedious.
noise they make.
I
Mhm.
want Bagel Man.
Nick,
Yes, honey.
try going to bed.
No.
Collins had the guide on his lap the whole time. He printed
No,
cheat
that's
CC.
the. I'm over it. I want to end.
Let's talk to Claire. see
I
if she
understand
has
how
any
Colin
news.
works.
It's meandering time
There's the face.
that runs the place.
I mean, if you want to look up a thing, I mean, I'm not mad. I'll follow
I
some
doubt-
directions.
Did the
I
game
doubt
just come
there is
out,
one. Yeah, the game's been out for like a day, if that.
Yeah, fair enough.
and it's just like an itch game.
Fox said, "Excuse me, but Monster Prom is the best game ever made, with Mass Effect Trilogy as a close second."
I mean,
I mean, if you
made
don't
more
count
money
Mass
off of
Effects 1
Monster
and
Prom
3,
than every other game combined.
Doesn't that by no means makes it good.
Of course it does. Aren't you like hip to the jive these days? The best game is the one that makes the big corporations the most money.
Well, I don't know if I would consider whoever the fuck owns Monster Prom a big corporation, but
No, we are the big corporation in this case.
oh yeah, okay, I see.
We are
Yeah.
Big Train.
We've secretly been bought out by the big train lobby.
For now,
And yeah,
until Disney
so,
buys them.
There is no walkthrough.
or Spoon.
I
Also,
think
that is
in the past
frustrating.
3 years, we spent more time playing Monster Prom than every other game combined.
It's because nobody wants to see anything else except
That's true.
for dang it, Grandpa. Apparently,
Oh, that's don't
That's
worry, it's
just
on the
mug.
list. We have it. We just
Yeah.
have to
And
plan a night for it.
Outlast. Yeah, well, you gotta do that communicating thing.
correct.
Yes.
When would you like to stream, Daniel?
I'm not streaming Dang It
This is
Grandpa with you.
an off-stream discussion, not an on-stream discussion.
Okay. I'm just trying to pass time while I find the goddamn graveyard.
Why don't you talk to that thing?
Go to sleep.
Why
No,
don't you talk
Colin.
to that thing? In the middle.
Wait,
Right
the
there.
graveyard?
Yes,
Down left.
Yeah.
Or
it's
don't. I don't care.
I felt like that was the
there
dragon shrine
like
again.
19
want
times.
you
Isn't
talking
it
to
just
the
to
thing
the
in the middle of the
left?
street.
It's like the left of the fucking town, isn't it?
That's what I thought it was.
Uh,
TGM
Did you
says
go
down.
there?
Yeah, and that took us on the thing with the adventurers.
Nick, TGM says down B.
It didn't work.
Keep trying.
What?
The only route I didn't go through is the castle route recently, so I'm gonna try that. Because I thought it was down to the left. That was my initial thought. Unless they're just playing a big fuck with me now, and they're just like, hey, we moved it. Picked up the whole
I
fucking
doubt they
graveyard and moved it. Bill.
That's the one. TGM. Thank you. Alt F4.
No, this isn't a popular game.
Okay, uninstall System 32.
I tried that already.
WIN enter. Remember that, Kyle?
Okay.
Yes, Dan, I do.
See.
Thank you, Kyle.
What'd you say, Daniel?
Fox gave us some cheers.
I said WIN enter.
Fair.
Got it.
Were you too young for that, or do you remember?
No, we had to do that to play all of our Windows games back on the DOS.
Yep.
Fox says it's gonna be a while before his mod's finished because his laptop's being a butthole.
Ah,
Left, graveyard. Okay. Finally. Thank you for the speed up, by the way.
Yeah, you got it, man.
and we're back. Welcome to the.
Oh, this one also looks like a face.
It does.
Uh,
Go
Ah, I
on the
stepped
house.
on your eye. Oh no, my eye.
Don't give the ground a voice.
The new day soon arrived, and there were 3 hot, sexy men dressed up like Vegeta. As I was prepared to commute to the village, I decided to ask her more about her sister. Maybe before I drop her off at the village, I'll help her look just a little bit more. But when I asked her,
TGM, that's what I thought as well.
Day. Yes.
love her
it
dumb
is.
face. Sister, I don't have a sister, she said. No way, I thought. Was this girl messing with me? I started to get upset. Or did she really forget?
Wasn't that the deal at the end of the last game where like everyone was gonna forget everything?
Mm-hmm. How could someone forget something like that? Well, there's no sense trying to search for someone under these circumstances. Someone in the village would be able to do a better job than me with this.
Pretty sure he turned into that Yoki thing too at the,
the
end
end.
of the last game, but yeah.
And so we arrived at the village. I asked around, seeing if there was someone who could give her a place to stay. I found some people who seemed interested in helping her out. That's for... Oh, never mind. I thought that was like a crazy scientist. That's just a pretty bow. But no matter where I dropped her off, she always finds her way back to my place. Eventually, I stopped trying to leave her with someone in the village. It was more dangerous to have her wander back here on her own than to just let her stay. Oh, she's so cute.
Aw.
And as the days passed, the search for her sister would continue. But she sure wasn't helpful with the search. She didn't know what she was looking for. Butterfly. During this time, while she was staying here, she would help out with things. She wasn't very good at helping, but
Aw.
it was
Mm.
kind of nice to have the company. I
That's
never
a
looked
classic
after
Looney
someone
Tunes running
before.
feet.
Yeah.
She got the Mr. Krabs feet.
Yes, she
There you
does.
go.
Maybe I wasn't so terrible at this, I thought.
Kyle.
As
Mm.
time
M&M.
passed. You went in M&M. Oh,
I'm
no,
amazed we got so long
thanks.
into it before it was said.
As time passed and we started to feel like we were family. Something I never thought I would have. Oh.
Daw.
But I knew things couldn't stay this way. The terrifying past follows me,
and I can't let her get caught up in it. If I was tracked all the way here, well, in the meantime, maybe it's okay if things stay the way they are for now. Maybe. They'll never find me, I thought. And so, years would pass by. I would still try to look for clues about her sister. But also during that time, we grew together as a family at this place. We started to fix up the house over time. It really began to feel like a real home. And time passed, I noticed something strange. I learned she was capable of magic,
She was actually a dragon.
but unlike any magic I have ever seen. I don't know what that thing is, but I want one.
I think it's a beetle, horse, boar, cricket.
Yeah, it looks like a giant boar,
You know what it
Yeah.
looks like to me?
jack-o'-lantern mouth.
Beast type.
Yeah, beast type. With this power, she was able to take down a large, rampaging beast type. And she did it all by herself. In her sweet parachute pants. I was worried, was the forbidden magic she was using? Was it witchcraft? She doesn't study any of the practices of witchcraft. Was she possibly a beast type? But she didn't look or act like a beast type. All I could think of was she needs to keep the power of hers a secret. There's no way the crown would leave her alone if she was found out.
Isn't my power cool?
I think that was you, Dan.
Was it?
Twas.
Yoki, you have to promise me you'll keep this power of yours a secret. Only use it when you're faced with immediate danger.
What? Why?
We don't know the origin of it, what kind of magic it is. And recently, I've caught wind of something scary. I heard that the king and queen have died.
Oh. On a positive note, though, awesome TGM. He just ordered a new computer.
I heard they were killed in a battle with a beast type.
Ooh.
When the prince learned of this, he was devastated. I heard he's become wicked with hatred and bitterness. Any beast types found under his order, peaceful or not, are to be eliminated. I'm worried. If you display this power in front of the wrong eyes, they'll consider you a beast type, and the prince will have your head.
Sorry, you got me.
Really? That's not what I've heard. I've heard he's intimidated by everything and cries at night. He's been too wimpy to succeed the throne. He doesn't leave his room. I'm not scared of that guy.
Yoki, listen. It could be very serious if people misinterpret your power. Please promise me you won't use it in front of people.
Fine, fine. I'll try to keep it a secret. Not really worried, though.
It was then my past finally caught up with me. Something more frightening than the prince or any beast type.
Ooh,
I
my left
knew.
headphone kicked on.
There
Weird.
was no way things could last forever. But I really wanted to believe.
Yeah. I'll look for more pages.
Well, I know where one of them are. I'm gonna try to open that treasure chest again because I'm stubborn.
Hmm?
Okay.
Are you gonna try and get the pages out of the tree again?
Well, I probably have to talk to Cusco.
Claire.
Cusco.
And I'm gonna save.
And we're gonna go talk to Claire.
Okay.
I love these RPG Maker games. They're cute and they're just kind of relaxing.
Yeah, I just wish that the pace was a little better.
I
Like,
agree.
just try it. Just check your room and then check the bed.
You know, that's a good idea, Colin. But since you said it, we're not going to do it.
It is a democracy after all.
And Kyle is in charge of this democracy.
But, my friends,
I am an
Democracy-
impetulant man-child.
no, democracy is Colin's middle name.
I thought it was democratic.
Nope. It's
Calling democracy.
and it's always been democracy.
Always
Huh.
has been.
Always has been, never will be, always is. 2 truths and a lie.
Check the bed.
I bet there's pages under the mattress.
I mean, you could be right. We go up the hill. No, not Dragon Boy. Maybe he does have new
Why
information for me, though. I might as well talk to him.
Oh
no, this was a different area. No poopy.
What about moop boopy?
No. Puppy. Hello, puppy.
What game do you guys want to stream on Sunday?
Outlast.
Yeah,
Rubber band.
Oh, is this the heroes?
I don't think so, but they
It's
look
the
similar.
Heroes of the... It's many years later.
Are you guys lost? We're pretty deep in the forest. Oh, yeah, it is.
No, it's not. That's a puppy person.
Puppy. No, we're just doing fine. Are you sure? You're pretty far from anywhere.
Yup.
It's Temmie.
Dad, it's Carl.
Oh, that's strange, Jim. I can't sense a fountain anywhere.
Someone just offered me an M&M.
It was Ultralord!
Fountain? Okay, so same text. And it looks like this is a dead end. Yeah.
You might be able to go up and right.
No, I tried. It won't.
Oh, okay.
But something.
No but.
Melvin only bite.
Melvin's sleeping.
With his teeth out?
No, he's sleeping next to my feet.
With his teeth out?
Nope, no teeth.
He doesn't have any teeth?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, that looks like a total bofa.
He has cute little baby kitty teeth.
Dan, doesn't this look like a bofa?
No.
It doesn't?
No, because you're going to set me up to say something about a word I don't know.
I mean, that's usually the joke, yes.
So I'm not going to reply.
Okay. That is your democracy.
Prerogative?
That one. There's the piggy. We're going back to my house. On today's live vlog, we're going back to my house. I'm gonna go talk to my girlfriend Claire. And see if she'll go back to bed with me. Because that has to be a thing. Oh, and that's Beast Forest.
Like, don't get me wrong. I want to know about all the things that happen because the world itself is interesting,
Yeah.
but it just takes forever.
I was gonna say, it might be one of those games that we have a secondary playthrough on it. Okay, she's got nothing better to say. So let's talk to our buddy friend. Yeah, I'm feeling
They tell you to
lost.
go to the house of your friend who lives to the south. Yeah.
Her room is... okay. I got a whoopa. Not now, Dan.
Well, when it says south of your house, maybe they mean in a southern room in your house.
Yeah, let's double check it. Because it doesn't say south of your house. It says south house. South house. And maybe... nothing. This is Claire's room. That's the outside. Maybe the basement again? Oh! There we go. Oh, she caught me.
I That's because I left for a minute. Don't blah blah blah. Here we go. I'm back. Hey. My journal is still off. I think I can tell when you open my journal.
Colin, I have that shirt.
The one that says "Don't open my journal."
Yep.
No, Colin sent something in the group chat.
Oh, I don't pay attention to my phone. I just hear the noise and I ignore it.
I like this sad grass.
Alright, so I'm gonna talk to him again. See if maybe we're just dumb and reading it wrong. Would you like a hint?
Isn't
Her
that
room
what
is
the
located
bird-
south of your house. South.
Yes, le sud.
Oh, I see a door there. I didn't notice this before.
Meh. Damn it.
Oh,
Love it.
Eh.
That's a good one.
that's you, Kyle.
Beautiful.
That's a good one.
Another girl voice. Oh, it's another squeaky one too. Oh, Yoki! You came to visit me. What a surprise! Hello.
How do you think that one's pronounced?
A
A
model.
A model?
Mm-hmm.
A
A
model.
model.
Hello.
As in, when you're growing up, you're gonna be a model.
I see you're in the middle of repairs right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you damage your arm? What happened?
I got into a fight with a beast type earlier. Not really sure what I did to upset her. I don't think I did anything unusual. I was just minding my own business. I was about to say I was just grinding. Next thing I knew, she charged right at me and tore through my arm.
Oh.
My mechanical arm got damaged a bit, but not the best mechanic in the whole something the best mechanic in the whole kingdom can't fix.
It's just shame Claire's potions don't work on you. Otherwise, I'd go and grab one for you. I love her!
If they did work on me, there's no way I'd take it. Now I heard she's throwing poison just to spite me.
I don't think she'd go that far. Well, maybe she would.
Bet she would. But it was her that agitated the beast type to attack me. Next time I see her, I'll give her a piece of my mind.
I really don't think she upset the beast type. If anyone agitated the beast type, don't you think it would be Zara?
Oh, I guess so. Guess I've been seeing around more lately, huh?
Maybe you should give him a piece of your mind instead.
Ooh.
No way. Give him some of that bofa. Zera's really scary.
Yeah. Tell me about it. What happened with all that energy from earlier?
Okay.
I really can't get over this fucking Bofa lamp. Box of spare parts. Spare parts.
Talk to her again.
I will, but I'm gonna check her room first. Lamp is on. Okay.
Do you really think Zera would have agitated that beast type?
If it was anyone, it'd be him, right?
Maybe. Why would he do that? He'll never focuses on you.
I guess you're right.
So if it wasn't Zera, it was definitely Claire.
It was
You're just
red
looking for a
hair.
reason to blame Claire, huh? I wonder if it really was Zera. Beast types have been unusually active lately. I'm gonna read your diary. Oh, seems to be a manual. Did she write this herself? That's her bad. A photo of
Hard as
me,
the rock.
Claire, and a motel. And there's scribbles all over Claire's face. We're gonna try one more time. Oh, sorry,
I thought you were
it's
gonna
different.
skip all, but you skipped the beginning.
Yeah, I thought it was the same text.
Yes. He's a beast type. Claire said this is so annoying. You can handle this, right? Without waiting for me to answer, she just flew off. She left me to fend off the beast type all by myself. I barely made her out of that scrap alive. She's the worst.
Now that does sound like her. Try again. Okay, same thing.
Okay.
Maybe there's something around her house?
Bring it around town.
In her mailbox? Nope.
Oh, right. You're the postman.
Uh-huh.
I
He's
forgot.
probably gonna go tell me to check on my job now.
Probably.
Did you check out the tree stump deep in the forest surrounded by many animals? I didn't.
Probably.
I think that's the one where they were fighting.
Maybe. It wouldn't let you get near it.
Yeah.
But you didn't check any specific stumps, I guess.
Stump kid's afraid to leave his stump.
I feel like we got through the hardest part of this game already, and now we're just meandering, and that's being difficult. Is that wrong?
I
Am
lost my
wrong?
headphone. I didn't hear what you said.
I think there
No.
is a hard part in this game.
The hard
just-
part is finding everything.
Stretches of
We're in the meandering stage.
This whole game is the meandering phase.
I should have played
Cute.
this before we embarked on this.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Tree.
House. Tree house.
Colin, aren't you happy you found this?
I'm so happy.
Wow, it's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
Well, he totally
Really
meant
does
it.
look like a bofa.
Nick, you can't use that word.
Bofa you can use.
That's our
That's-
word.
That's racist, Nick. You can't say that.
That's our word.
Whose word?
What word can't you say?
Bofa.
These
Oh,
nuts!
these nuts!
Yep.
There you go, Nick.
Kyle,
Thank
That was
you.
a good one.
Guys.
you suck.
Hey, you did it.
No. Kyle ruined it.
Now Kyle saved it.
No. I was
With his
getting there.
democratic actions.
I was taught that joke by that clown in the mall. All right, so
I
now
haven't seen
you're,
him in a
you're stump
while.
hunting.
Yes, we're stump hunting.
Sweet, probably up here.
Nope, this is Dwagon.
He's a stump.
Alright, let's ask the stump. No, it's the same thing. You should probably go back to your normal mode. If someone comes up here, they're probably gonna shit their pants and run.
That's fine.
There is no running in this universe.
This is running. This is
Said
walking.
there's nothing but running.
You said
Oh.
butt run.
Nick, hold shift.
I am. This is shift, honey.
Hold both shift buttons.
Downshift. Nick, go inside, check your bed.
Agreed.
Save it first, Nick.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, damn.
Who's Ron Swanson's least favorite Undertale character?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Temmie.
Ah.
Thanks. Be here all day.
Hey, you beat it. Good job.
Yes!
I was hoping it would do that.
Just
Seriously?
ends.
That's really dumb.
Wow.
Exactly what happened.
I didn't think it literally just ends.
What the actual shit?
Well, that's why we
Hold on,
saved.
hold on. There might be something after it. Nope.
Wow.
No, it's just gonna delete itself from your computer.
Oh, I'd be so
Oh,
upset.
no. No,
That's
that's what she said when she was describing the game.
If you hit
Because she
start,
said-
not
We call that a big
Yeah,
nope.
Our new game.
and it's done.
did it just delete?
No,
No,
I
he
hit the wrong
closed the
button.
game because he clicked new game. Did you put Obama back up at least?
No, I
Nope.
fixed it.
You fixed what?
I put it back on screen.
Did you?
Obama or the game?
Game is now
The
back
game,
on
it's just
screen.
not on Discord.
Oh. So are we finishing or are we ending stream?
I mean, I'm down to keep
It's-
playing.
You guys can keep playing. I'm gonna go to bed. And by that I mean I'm tired.
Wow, it's like I said 20 minutes and it's been 24 minutes.
Well, it's past my bedtime.
No, if you would like to go to bed, Daniel, you are free. I would like to
Okay.
We
world
ain't stopping
explore.
you.
Good night, everybody. Love you. Bye.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Daniel.
Daniel.
Oh, good night,
See you
guys.
tomorrow, Chief.
So much energy.
Oh, Colin. New Juice WRLD album popped today. It's really good.
Did it?
Yep.
I'll have to look into that. Thanks for the heads up there, Bubby.
You're welcome. Bye.
Sleep tight, gorgeous.
You forgot to kiss my nose.
Mwah. Bye bye.
Good night,
Aw.
Balfa.
That was for you.
Thank you. Bye.
So now we have to find a big stump. It's not that
Yes.
one. That's a small stump.
Find a big stump.
He closed off the stream, but he's still in our Tucky channel.
Yeah, no, he's gonna sit in bed and watch TikToks. That's like what everybody does now until Trump outlaws TikTok, which is apparently a thing that may happen.
Because China.
Yes. Much like the 5G towers, TikTok is dispensing the corona.
Fire
Nice.
Nation won't let us have any good things.
They will
We're
not.
trying to. The Zuck is paying off the government to shut down TikTok because only he may steal our info.
Alright, and then we go down. I want to know more, but I wish there was a fast travel system.
Hopefully it
Or a
sets
map.
him-
A map would be
Would-
great.
What'd you say, Colin?
I said I hope someone sets him on fire.
Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg, Trump, or Nick?
Zuckerberg and Nick.
Fuck, kill Mary. Zuckerberg, Trump, Nick.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Huh. Come back to me. I'm actually gonna need a minute.
Alright.
Oh, there you go. You got a side quest now, Nick. Now you have to run to everybody's house and deliver mail. Oh, God.
Well, it's in this village.
For now. Oh, hey, Dan left the call.
Thank God. Now we can make fun of Dan.
I can't believe
Because
we fell
we
for
stopped
Bofa.
at some point.
We should just do it like whenever somebody leaves the stream, just instead of taking that as the opportunity to start making fun of them, it's the only time any of us say anything nice about them.
I feel
I
like
mean,
that's
that would be
literally
on
already what
brand.
happens.
Dan works so hard and smells so good.
He is so kind.
He has so many games and has muscles somewhere.
Allegedly.
Like somewhere.
Oh, what's on the desk?
Bunny!
It's Bunny. Aw,
Aw.
you
What
did
an
get extra
angel.
pay.
Oh, there's that side quest. Teehee.
Sick, killed it.
Someone with a very peculiar presence. And this
Yeah, I
should
think
put me
they're-
near the stump.
Nah, I don't think the stump is in this forest.
Yeah. If I remember
I guess
correctly,
this also
here's the
counts as
bird,
the forest.
and then the stump that I can't get past, or rather couldn't get past, is through this dumb maze.
Fox said he would fuck Zuck, marry Nick, and kill Trump.
I'm good with that.
And then Doug said, marry Zuck for the money, fuck Trump for the juicy tell-all book rights, and sorry, Nick.
Aw. But like a lowercase aw.
That's the thing is killing any of those three would be hugely beneficial to the world as a whole. But
You have to choose.
yeah, I don't think. So that's the thing is I would say kill Trump, but can we wait until he's out of office so that we don't have to deal with Pence?
Yeah, that's a pretty sobering thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause he's crazy and an idiot. I'm not sure exactly what for, but he needs to be in jail. There are skinned corpses somewhere in his house. No one who calls their wife mother in a really creepy way is sane.
Yes,
I'm not
mother.
gonna say you're wrong there. Boy.
Oh, here's where you went.
Good work today. If you want, I could fly you back up the mountain.
Sure, I'd appreciate that.
Stop.
Hmm.
Oh, this is just north of your house.
I mean, that's good. That means we have a fast travel home.
Yeah, but just that once. Talk to him again. Unless he
Let's see.
says, I'll teleport you to the village. Okay. Oh, all right.
This is good. This is good.
Eh,
I like this.
I wish we did that in the beginning of the game. We
Well, I
would have
mean,
saved so much time.
Yes, we would have. Alright. So it looks like now
Were
I
they
have to
just-
go.
Were they just giving you grief for taking forever to deliver the mail?
Yeah.
Stump with animals.
Winnie.
And say it was in the middle of a forest, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just reaching here. I'm wishing really hard.
I remember the area, but again, like, twisty and turny and shit. Alright. Yeah, actually, I think it's up here. It should be up and to the right.
And I'm guessing it's a stump that doesn't look exactly like all of the other stumps.
I would
Now,
hope
there were
not.
2 animals that were fighting.
There were... I thought it was like 4.
Maybe 4. I don't know. Shit. Well, this is the Froggy Lake. Not where I need to be.
Because the animals that were fighting were like on the cliff.
Yeah.
Or by the cliff, if I
on the
recall.
left, right?
I remember you had to walk to the right to get to them.
Alright. So they might be up here. That one's just a dead end. There's the bale. There's
Big
some
bear.
foxes. Big bale.
Good iron tough.
Fork
Big bear. Don't take no guff. I skipped a verse because I don't know the second one.
Nobody does. Don't feel bad. And is this the... Yes. It's my
Fox
other
says,
fast
to be
travel
fair,
system.
Pence lacks the cult-like following Trump has, so he'll get less done.
That's true.
That's a very fair point.
Yeah.
He's just kind of the, He's the applesauce that they slip their Trump pills into. So he's just kind of, he's there and he's necessary for them to deal with their Trump. I don't know. He's not the important part, but he's there.
Oh, Temmie, if you're listening, please add an update and add a map. I would appreciate this.
And a bike.
And a bike.
In a game.
And a game. I'm just stunned we still have people watching us. I appreciate you all.
I think people wanna see what's going on.
Or they just have us tabbed out and they're listening to us exhaustedly banter.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is the
that's
guy who
where
won't talk to you, right?
Kangaskhan is. Yeah. And if these are like shortcuts. But it's much easier to go through this in the forest. Alright, it wasn't this one.
Look at the bones.
Oh, the bones.
Do them bones.
Look at the bones!
Oh, me husband is a pudgy baby. I still miss Futurama.
I was doing Monty Python.
I know. I still
There are
miss
some
Futurama though.
who call me Tim.
Mighty Tim.
Blow me. It's been a long ass time since I've seen Holy Grail.
You know what? For how much Monty Python I've watched in my life, I could probably say me too.
It's been a long ass time since I've seen like any Monty Python anything.
Well, it's all
Oh.
on Netflix now. Aw, she
Colin.
knew you were following on the quest.
Look at that.
Colin.
So did you have fun following us on our quest?
Oh, what do you mean?
I am a little sharper than the others. Don't worry. I know you don't work for the Dark Lord. Though your presence reeks of something dark.
Oh, it's a dork.
What are you exactly?
Mm,
Well, I won't pry. I'm sure you have your own paths to follow.
I wonder if I do.
Okay.
Kitties. Lots
TGM
of
wants us to do a Twitch
kitties.
stream of watching Holy Grail.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that, are we?
We're not.
We could do it if we had a public Discord. You can do that, but we wouldn't be able to record it.
Hmm.
I don't know how that shit works. This is the boat.
Because people do that. Like you just stream your screen while you're watching the movie, and then other people in the chat watch along with you while they're watching your stream on Discord.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cute.
you just post like.
'Cause there's no way to
reactions.
there's no way to monetize it, so there'd be no point in like
Them going
there's
after you.
no reason for us to get in trouble for doing that. It just wouldn't be something we would like save a thought of.
Castle Town.
Actually
Gate.
was an idea I wanted to pitch to find, because I have a bunch of ridiculous movies that I've been meaning to show you guys, and I think that would be that could be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, you've got a running list like 93 movies long.
Yeah.
You're
It's-
kind of our
It's divvied up between.
Not here.
It's
you're our
divvied
obscure movie guy.
That's what I do.
That being said, if we're gonna
What I
do
like.
that, we're watching Attack the Gas Station.
I still have never seen that.
You're an awful person,
And
and I'm
you
very
and-
disappointed.
It's
Well-
my second most famous movie role.
The
Yeah.
only two people I know who have ever seen that movie have been telling me for a decade that we're gonna watch it and never watching it. So
Well, you
I've
see,
never seen it.
the
I just
Fire
know that my
Nation,
Korean doppelganger's in it.
I meant Nikki and Laura.
Yep.
We're like the best at procrastinating. It's like our job.
Doug, if you've got suggestions, fire away, man. We are we're here
Cockblaster.
for idiocy or good movies even.
My first big go-to was this Chopping Mall.
Nice.
Chopping
My
Mall is
my only suggestion is that we don't watch anything with Seth Rogen because I won't be able to deal with Dan.
Moo cow.
Move.
amazing.
Doug suggested Hell Comes to Frogtown.
So
That sounds wonderful.
we'll watch Sausage Party or whatever it's called, and I'll
No.
just get so mad I just start screaming and pissing into my own face.
You do that on an hourly basis.
Movie sucked.
Keeps him hydrated. It's good for the skin. Nick, have you gone that way?
I'm gonna just check up first to be sure. This is ominous. There's nothing here at all. Because
You
if
know
I
what we
go
could say
down
about the
towards the
situation?
right, what?
We're stumped.
Heh. I get it.
You're
I get
bad,
it.
bad
Go.
person.
All right. So these were the hero, or not the heroes, but the ones that look like heroes but aren't heroes.
So that's a lot
There
of
it
animals around
is.
us, Doug.
I knew it would take me a while, but I knew I could find it.
Mm.
Someone's been here recently.
That's it.
Stuff is still warm.
Really?
Now you have to go to the cafe in the village. Fetch quest.
Watch out behind you.
Fetch,
Fetch
quest.
quest. At least I know where the fucking village is.
Do you?
The mole!
Oh,
Like,
Oh, he gone.
there he goes.
goodbye.
I mushed him
Yo.
back in.
That just made the last 3 hours worth it.
Did it?
Now I want to play Mole Mania.
Never heard the song before.
No, I don't use it in most of our outros. Or whenever Laura gives away personal information.
Or whenever our audio craps out.
Never once have I done that. The Mole
Never.
Mania forest theme very specifically.
We have had so many episodes, especially back in the day, where the entire episode is just the Mole Mania song.
Yeah.
You know the
really?
one. Because you wouldn't include 8-bit in the club.
Yeah, you bastard.
Coward.
I do
You're
want
afraid of
50 to
success.
sue me.
Oh, grow up. What's he gonna get out of you? 50 cents?
Maybe the
Man.
toilet.
Again, for the
Yeah.
9,000th time, the point of using a MIDI is that it doesn't get tracked for copyright.
Eh.
No, that's true.
That's
It's
what
a
Nick
fact.
does when he doesn't have a response.
Yeah.
No,
It's my ...
translates to I was too lazy to Google it
I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah,
or,
that too.
or check the link in the email that Colin sent about it.
Wait, we have an email for it?
I sent you. I
He sent you
emailed
the file, Nick.
Huh.
If only you checked your email like you check your texts. Oh wait, you do.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of those things I check.
None of them?
No, I check my email like every 20 minutes.
in your house.
And if I go up here, then I can go back down to the village.
Right.
Not the quickest route, but it works. So now where's the cafe?
Cafe is over here on the right.
Watch, you're gonna go in, they're gonna be like, oh, I'll meet you at the stump.
Well, there's no one at the cafe, or at least what I assumed. Hello, anyone here?
Colin, go.
Yoki, I hear.
Killed it.
Are you
Oh,
sure
hell
you
yeah.
don't want to fix that voice,
Whoa.
baby?
Sorry, I was handling some stuff back there.
If you know what I mean.
Somebody pokes their head out from like behind the door and just goes, "I'm stuff," and then they just go back in. How are you?
I'm alright, I'm just taking a small walk.
The game is making fun of us now.
Yep.
Oh, you don't look so great to me.
I missed. Well, actually, I guess I've been better.
Thought so. Can't fool these sharp eyes. Tell me, what's been on your mind?
Cows? It's a little tough to explain.
I spent so long wandering around trying to find this goddamn stump.
Let's just say I haven't been getting much sleep these days.
I see. Well, how about I get you some nice hot tea? My treat. Looks like you could use it.
Thanks, Kana. That sounds great.
I like Kano.
Aw,
Yeah, she's cute. She has
I
I
parachute
like our
pants.
casual lean.
So, besides bad sleep, what else has been going on in your life?
Work's been busy. Beast types have been very active lately. Feels like the prince has a new job for me every other day.
Oh, I see. Man, I remember the days I used to work for the crown. Those are some rough times. I'm glad to leave it all behind me.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it'd been like working as a mercenary.
Doug wants her to have her shoulder rash looked at.
I think those are freckles.
Yep.
You get your hands tied up in some pretty messy situations. How about you, though? You handle situations with beast types, right? Can't imagine that work being too pleasant either.
It's not so bad. Calming them down when they're on a rampage isn't too hard for me. The prince can get pretty upset if I let them free afterwards, though.
Ha! How just like you. You're the only one I know who would be so cool dealing with beast types. I'm sure anyone else would take it or would take being a mercenary over the work you deal with. So I guess you've got that odd power that seems to knock them right out.
Yeah, though I don't like relying on that power so much. I'd rather deal with them without using that power that I don't understand.
Yeah, I get you. Well, speaking of which, I've been feeling pretty stiff lately.
Eh?
And business is a bit slow at the moment.
Eh?
Want to head to the forest and spar for a bit?
Can Claire join us?
I'm raring to stretch my arms and legs a bit.
Sure thing. How about we meet up at the old sparring spot?
You know the one. Ah!
The old tree stump.
I knew it.
Fuck you, Temmie Chang. Sounds good. I'll meet you there.
Can't you just take me? I already forgot what the fuck it is.
Oh,
Why don't
Nick,
you teleport back and then go from that direction?
Or
No,
Or
because it's in Castletown.
it's in your bed.
it's in your butt.
It's in your butt.
In your butt.
Fuck
What
you,
was that
game.
from, Nick?
It's in your butt. Aqua Teen Hunger
Yeah.
Force.
Thank
Family
you.
Guy.
Yeah, Meatwad
Teabag.
voice.
I thought it was.
It's on your butt.
It's in your butt.
Yeah.
Now, Meatwad, that's no way to. It's in your butt.
Oh, see, I was thinking of the. I forget who it is. It's like a. They do a joke about Richard Gere shoving a hamster in his ass or something, and Peter just keeps going, "It's in your butt."
Oh, maybe it was
Probably.
Family Guy.
No, definitely Meatwad,
Maybe it
because
was
that's
both?
the voice in my head.
Mm. It's not in the Forbidden Cave. I'm gonna go up here. And then I go up here. And then I go up here. And then the tree stump. Just to double check. Okay.
Yep. I found the Meatwad clip of him going, "It's in your butt, boy."
There you go.
He's making a prank phone call.
Can you send it in the Discord so I can watch it?
It's like a short clip of the audio,
That's fine.
Move.
but I can still send it.
See,
You could
now
also
that I
play
found
it
the
if you wanted to.
cow, that means it's over here. Because the moo cow is the true answer to all of the puzzles in the game. Moo cow, moo cow. This is the dragon, I think. Yep. Nope.
Perfect. If I think it's the dragon, then it's not the dragon, because that means the stump is right fucking down here. A little more. Just a little
Thank you, Colin.
Welcome.
more. Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Egg.
Erg.
Ha!
He
Sorry,
forgot.
Trying to find the "it's in your butt" quotes for everyone
in
to
your
have
butt.
the funny giggles with. All right. Oh, sorry. Heh.
Thank you.
Not bad. After all this time, still strong as ever.
I could say
For
the
the
same
butt,
for you.
boy.
Mm.
Aw,
Oof. What a workout. Haven't felt that adrenaline in ages.
where's B when we need her? She would have loved that.
Yeah. Forgot what it felt like to spar with you.
Nick,
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
I miss getting to train with you regularly. But if it means never having to draw my dagger ever again, I don't mind being an occasional treat.
Yeah. I still remember when you used to train with me at the castle. It was so hard to beat you back then.
Look at you now, kicking my butt like nobody's business. Training with you back then sure was a highlight during my time at the castle. It's hard to believe I used to be so wary of you when you first showed up. Sorry about back then.
No worries, I'm usually a bit off-putting at first. Anyway, seems like things worked out pretty nicely for you afterward. Seem a lot happier working at your cafe.
One of the best decisions I ever made. Heard you took on a side job too with Est
I think it's
That's
we
us.
didn't really decide.
with test day at the post office, right?
I'd honestly say my work at the castle is my side job, actually. If I could just solely work at the post office,
You
but the
missed an
prince would
L.
want to keep me under surveillance.
Eh. I'd say he has you work at the castle for access to that power of yours.
Well, yeah, that's part of it too. I think the third part is that he's pretty lonely.
Just take care of yourself, all right?
Hmm? What do you mean? Where did that come from?
I'm saying I don't trust the crown.
If you
Oh,
mean
it's
the
getting
prince,
real.
I think you might have the wrong idea about him. Besides, you didn't trust me at first either, right?
This is different. You haven't seen what I've seen. There's a reason I quit my work and ran off, you know?
Hmm?
Well, never mind. You're pretty strong. You'd be able to handle whatever comes your way. Since the prince likes you, I bet he won't let you see anything too messy.
I wonder what Kana saw that made her quit working at the castle. Oh well. If she dislikes the prince this much, I can't imagine what she'd think of Zara.
Anyway, I'm gonna head back to
Oh,
the cafe.
sorry.
Feel free to whatever. Bye.
I was really hoping she would just bring me back to the cafe with her. I was so excited.
Bitch, you wish. All right, now to Hint Bird.
Yeah.
Although, I think I'm gonna try something.
Are you gonna try getting the note from the tree again?
No. You'll see.
Wait, go
First, I'm
back
gonna
1 second.
If it's the sparkly spot, it's a safe spot.
Yeah, you should save, so you never have to go back to that stump again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Doug, I really hope there's a director's cut of this game where they explain what she's seen. That would be interesting.
You just see
They
the
have a lot
prince
of
shaving his legs.
They have a lot of interesting like characters and things built that they just like. I know this is just like a mini whatever game, but I really would like to like explore a lot of these stories, but probably in a more interactive and engaging way, so that it doesn't just feel like I'm being talked at for 4 hours.
This is
This is
reading
new.
the wiki for this game series, but
Wow.
with extra.
She's awake.
Kitty!
Hey! Wrestle with me!
It's the coach!
Sorry, I don't really feel like doing that.
Hey! Don't lie to me! I saw you earlier. Really strong. I saw you fighting earlier with someone else.
Does she mean with Kana? She saw that?
Fight with me! Fight with me!
Mm.
Talk about playing rough.
Tell me about it.
It's a
Look at the
good
kitty.
thing I happen to be walking by.
Yeah, that was good timing. I'm not really at my best at the moment. So dealing with this beast type on my own might have been tricky.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems so harmless in this form. Really no different from a regular cat after all. Huh. There's me, the chibi coach.
Yeah,
I'm
but that ball
smaller
of
and more
yarn you had,
normal.
That was the final blow. Me the chibi coach. Also, why did you have that with you?
Wonder why she's feeling so riled up.
I don't know. She's not the only one who's lashed out at me recently.
Well, shouldn't be a problem for a while.
Yeah, she's really cute in this form.
I should make a nice ingredient for my latest work of poison. Oh, I'm heading back to the house. See you later.
Later.
If she was gonna be out, she could have picked up the stuff at the doctor's by herself.
Yeah, she was.
Later.
What was that all about? Hi, kitty. Meow.
No.
No! And then we go left, not right. We go left, and then this way.
To the bird.
Different bird.
Is it a different bird?
Different bird.
Is that not the bird that tells you where to go next?
That was the one with hollow bones.
Yes, I see. Was that not the one that tells you where to go next?
No, I think he's just a regular bird, but I'll double check. Yeah, regular bird.
You can tell because he only chirped one time.
Well, I'm already here. I might as well just check the fucking...
It's not gonna have changed.
Yeah, I figured. But it is worth checking. And then we go up here. And then we're going to explore down over here. Nope, not this way. Left. There's a part where I gotta walk over here, and then you go up here.
You know, TGM, I have heard that. I don't remember where, but I have definitely heard it.
We're back here. And then you go to the journal. And then... we go to bed.
Are you officially over it?
Not over it, but I feel like there's a lot more.
Sweet. Next time on Best Buds, never this ever again.
We're doing it again.
I don't think it would be a great stream. It's a lot.
And we can
And
always
but we
record
don't know
an
how much is
episode.
left.
It's
'Cause
a lot, and also not a lot.
Good point. You're actually entirely correct. But Temmie herself said it was only supposed to be like an hour or two. So there's probably only like 2 more things left to do.
If that's the
So.
case, we might stream it on an off night or finish it off on another day.
Or
And,
you can just download it at the
link
hold
in the
on.
description.
Let me find it. That, and also I'm gonna put it in chat.
Yeah, I'll put the
Uh,
download link when we put up the VOD of this, if we put up the VOD of this.
We will. You got to show some support to Temmie. Those 20
Thank you.
views that we get are definitely going to, you know. And by the way, it's a free game. You don't have to pay for it. I donated a couple bucks though, because it was like, hey, do you want to donate a couple bucks? And I was like, yeah, I do.
I just put the itch link in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, thanks for sticking with us. But Nikki's
Yeah, I
sleeping
know
and he wants to go play Animal Crossing.
It was a bit of a slower stream,
Yeah,
to say the least.
that's one way to put it.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it.
Sorry, we're boring.
And we'll see you probably on Sunday, but who knows because Dan's a wiener.
Guys, did you hear? Did you hear?
What happened?
Don't say it.
My mom's birthday is next week.
Aw,
Oh my
15th.
God,
Everyone
Kyle.
say happy birthday to Carla.
absolutely. She's my favorite meta jam. What?
I just got it.
Go ahead.
It's you see, Mary and Joseph.